Hey.
No,
man. That's how you bring it back.
Hey, it had to be one.
Man, look here.
It been 2 weeks. It been 2 weeks. It been 2 weeks.
It been 2 weeks.
It been 2 weeks, y'all.
I knew it was something missing, man. What my doggone iPad stand at?
I
What
got
is going on? You know, man.
It's in the car though.
Dang,
It's in the truck.
Hey,
I don't know how I got rid of.
No, I
Got out of here.
did. No, I did. No, I
Hey,
did.
bring it in, man.
we lied, right?
Yeah, but I
Oh.
told you about that though.
I thought you would have had it back by now.
I do. It's in the truck. I just forgot it.
Bring up
Look,
old
wait,
stuff.
we
sound
in
like
here.
me.
Well, I'm gonna get it in a minute.
All right.
Sound like a joke of that line.
No.
Come on,
Hey man, look. Hey man, y'all, welcome back to another smoky episode of Cigar Table Talk. Season 6, episode 16, sponsored by the ladies
The lady.
of Seven Schmidt.
Ladies' night.
Yes, sir.
Ladies' night.
What?
It's ladies'
Oh,
night.
cool the game.
And they feel alright.
I don't know the word.
Oh, what a night.
You hear me?
Hey.
Hey, I got a night job too. You did. Hey man, welcome y'all on, man. Definitely. Make sure y'all tell somebody. Make sure that y'all share this live. Make sure y'all got dang subscribe. Dang, did I say that right?
Man.
Yeah, to the
Like, share,
YouTube
tag,
channel.
I know it's been 2 weeks, but good gracious.
Like, share, and tag.
Hey man, but we ain't gonna keep it long. We're gonna keep it funky for y'all. Let it do their thing. But real quick, man. Hey, who we got in here? Let them know. Cross the street from it. Who we got?
You got me, BYRD, okay? AKA the light skinned dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
You got Cigar Law over here in the corner and to the kitty table, like always. What it do, everybody? Glad to see y'all again.
Oh, yeah. Your boy A Diggy the dog checking in. Chop.
All about the Benjamin, baby.
Hey, man. Because I like potato chips.
Cool, like potato chips.
Hey, and then yours truly, Cowboy Cal. Y'all know what it is. Hey, man, welcome to Cigar Table Talk. Hey, man, look here. Tonight, man, I'm smoking on a Perderma 30th anniversary. Sponsored by...
Wait a minute.
You didn't waste no time.
Wait a minute, man.
We said we won't waste no time.
We not, but we still got it's still the segment.
Goodness.
All right, hey, well, we about to talk about what we smoking on today.
First of all, no, it's I got it, Captain. I got you. I got your nephew.
You said he was going to start stuttering.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I was stuttering.
Trying to bypass stuff. Man, we gonna jump into the cigar moment. Y'all let us know what you're smoking on, what you're sipping on, what you're pairing it with. You know what I'm saying? Please inform us about the cigar, your pairing, and all that good stuff. The region of the cigar. If you want to break it down, please do so. We won't stay on this segment so long because we got a great night, because it's ladies' night. But we're gonna jump into the cigar moment and express what we are smoking on tonight. Okay? See how fast
Somebody phone ring?
Pops. Yeah, that's a song.
Oh, my God.
Pop got his song.
I thought that was my phone. How you looked at me?
He went looking around like
a
it was
whole
somebody
R&B
else.
song.
He knew it was him.
Got a whole R&B song. Yeah, whose phone is that?
Phone.
Boy,
Oh,
I tell you,
man.
boy, this is about to be one heck of a night. You hear me?
This is live, no rehearsals.
Right, no rehearsal, baby.
Yeah,
The way I like
this what happened when you get 2 weeks off.
it. Cap, you do this with 2 days off.
I had to do it with 2 hours off.
Dang.
That ain't good, Cap.
Oh,
It's all right. Makes for a great show.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
it do.
For sure. Absolutely, man. But yeah, get your cigars ready, man. It's a cigar moment right now. It's going down, baby, in a major way. Cowboy, you got it from here, baby?
No, I ain't
Don't
got
sink down in that. Don't sink down in that chair, man.
I mean, I'm up. I think.
You supposed to ask, wait, what y'all smoking on, what you sipping on?
Hey, man, what y'all smoking on? What you sipping on
Cap, know what he
today?
doing.
Yeah, get somebody, all right, come on now.
Oh, hey, man, what y'all smoking and sipping on today? Well, I'll be the first one to tell you what I'm smoking and sipping.
Yes, sir.
I got this Perderma 30-year anniversary sponsored by the A Diggity. You know what I'm saying? A couple months ago, gave it to me a couple months ago. I think.
Yeah.
About a month ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna smoke it, but here I am today.
Yes, sir.
Pairing it with a little brown herbal tea. Little Johnny herbal tea.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Is Johnny walking yet?
No, he ain't walking yet. I'm still crawling a little bit. Still crawling.
Okay.
But yeah, man, nice, smooth, celebratory cigar. Celebrating great things, man. A lot of great things been happening. Birthdays and what you call that? Championships and stuff. But yeah, that's what we doing.
That's right.
We celebrate.
Man, yeah. We may, hey, if we got time, we might need to talk about how that draft went too, man.
That was gonna jump into it.
Yeah.
Kevin, get his life together.
Man, golly, man.
But we gonna go across the street and see what Bird's smoking.
Oh man,
We keep going off the street.
got that Perdomo Lot 23 sponsored by Cal last week for his B-Day. And pairing it with some of that white spring water.
Okay. That white spring water.
Yeah.
I like that.
Geyser.
Deer Park.
Ooh, that's good.
Deer Park. Yes, sir.
Key to the table.
All right.
Key to table. Oh, that boy said key to table.
Oh,
You gotta make it show he show his ID first.
But I ain't granking. First of all, welcome again, y'all. I'm on this nice old Sobremesa cigar dojo. One of my favorite cigars that I haven't had in a long time. Matter of fact, one of the ones I started off with back in the day. You know,
Yes.
very mild, mellow Connecticut, with a hint of honey on the tip, on the head a little bit right there. Got a little hint of honey. The whole cigar is not sweet. It's just to give you like
Yes. It's got to give you a little creaminess in
what's
right
the
there.
our people in town? I mean, Ebor.
Oh, Miss La Ferrona.
La Ferrona.
Yes,
Yes, she do that right there with her cigar, hand rolled cigar right there in the spot. But this right here is one of my faves, man. I haven't had this particular one, but it's pretty dope. Very smooth, mellow, Connecticut, like I said, mild stick, just relaxing. One of them good ones. You're excited to see that crown. I especially when I see that crown, that's I get excited. I know it's Silver Mesa. But real good stick, man. Enjoyed it. Really love it. Nicaragua blend. You have 98 Carrillo in this bad boy also, from my knowledge, if I can remember. But real good stick. And I'm pairing it with some good old agua and Coca-Cola. I got my Coca-Cola.
Oh, man.
Coca-Cola. And that's what I'm pairing it with tonight so far.
That's what's up.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yo. I got a H. Upman 80th anniversary.
Dang, dog.
Yes, sir, man. And this thing is Nicaraguan all the way through from the binder, the wrapper to the fillers, everything, man. Medium to full. It's really nice, but it's got a lot of pepper, man. I do recommend anybody that like a nice earthy, peppery cigar to get a hold of that H. Upman. This thing right here is where it's at.
And that particular one is $30 stick, by the way.
Dag, man. I see.
I'm letting them know. I'm be set them up for failure. Let them know.
I mean, he come with a pamphlet.
That's a
What you
30.
say?
That's a $30 stick right
He got a pamphlet. What do you mean?
$30.
All right. So I spent a little money. Golly, man.
Hey, it ain't about you, dog. It's
Hey,
okay.
he came with a whole instruction manual. Look at it.
Man, look.
How to put that table together.
Yeah. There you go, man. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. All right.
Did it come in a car?
No, man. Nah. It
Okay.
came in
Did
like
he get a bow?
Did it what?
You had a bow on it?
It didn't have a bow.
Oh.
It didn't have a bow.
Okay.
It just had a regular wrapper, man.
Hey, $30
And-
sticker better come with some deodorant or something.
Nah, man, what's wrong with y'all,
You
man?
had to use your razor to cut it?
I'm about sick of y'all.
All right, I'm off you, man. $30 stick though.
Man, yeah.
You got served by
You know
a
what?
butler.
Hey, y'all, you know what? He was talking about that $30 cigar. I got a surprise for us later on, all right? I'm about to show y'all something. All right.
All right.
All right, we're gonna get off this dog, this H. Upman. But a wonderful stick. Hey, I do recommend it, especially for the pepper lovers. All right?
Yes,
Pepper
sir.
lovers.
Yeah, the one with the pepper, lemon pepper steppers.
White
Them
pepper.
people.
That white pepper in that bad boy. You got
Oh my
that
gosh.
dark, hard, black pepper. But they all blind. You can tell the difference between the two peppers too. So
Yes.
that's a good stick,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Earthy,
Real good.
earthy.
Real earthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Pepper
taste
game.
nothing else that's in there right now but that pepper and that earth.
Salt and pepper, huh?
Man, would you get off it?
Okay.
Hey, where your horse at?
Brad.
Oh.
I tell you, I knew it was a reason why me and him ain't talked today. That's what it is.
Hey, Cal
We ain't
been
talking
MIA
today.
all weekend. I don't know what the problem is.
Man, my boy.
Been
Anyway,
busy riding.
hey, moving on. What you got, Cowboy Cal? You
Hey,
already
man.
said what you had to say?
Yeah, I already said what I was
Oh, you
going
did?
what I got to say. But we're going to jump into a little. Hey, man, hold on. Wait. Before we go forward, hey, we're going to look and see in the comments and see if anybody told us what they smoking, what they pairing it with. And
Now what they smoking? OJ said, "Good evening, gentlemen." Miss Danielle tagging some folks. We see you. She said it's ladies' night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Travis Lane said, "Pepper, you say?"
Yes, cool. I'm telling you, man.
Cedric just checked in. He said Alex Bradley Project 40 with Crown and Cranberry.
Crown and Cranberry.
The Project 40.
The usual.
Hey, shout out to them Falcons, baby.
You had that before?
No, I have not had it, but I've always heard about it and never did get a hold of it. So said, okay, do the honors, all right?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all we got so far.
So far, hey man, y'all let us know what y'all smoking on, what y'all sipping on, baby, what y'all pairing it with.
Like, share, and tag. Call your people in because it's gonna be a good night tonight.
That's right, baby.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Enlighten us.
Yes.
Enlighten
These
us.
ladies got something for you later on.
Yes,
Y'all
indeed.
Stay tuned.
Yes, indeed. Hey, we can run through that sports smoke real quick, man. Talk about some things real quick that happened over the weekend. Starting with that draft, and we got the playoffs going down too. But we can run through it real quick and pay some bills real quick if y'all want to do that. How about y'all feeling good?
Oh man, we're feeling lovely, man.
Okay,
It's like it's very smoky in here right now too.
It's very smoky.
Very smoky.
It look ashy up front a little bit. If y'all see that.
It does.
Can't even see.
It's these sticks that we smoke. These $30-$40 sticks up here.
Hey, what?
You talking about me?
What?
Yeah.
$30-$40 sticks up here.
Golly.
What?
Anyway,
Go ahead, man. What we got? Let's jump into sports
what we
smoke
got
real
going
quick.
on, man? Let's
Jump a little sports mode.
We on it.
Let's talk
about
sports smoke, man.
What we got, Lo?
Well, we rusty. Yeah.
Now we ain't rusty.
You rusty.
I ain't rusty.
Yeah.
I sprayed D40 before I walked in.
All right, let's get into the sports book, man. Let's start out with the draft, man. Started Thursday night. I'm shocked that Gerard Brown and them because they didn't invite me this year to the the draft party that we have every year for the last 4 years that I was a part of. But I'm really disappointed because I've seen the pictures. But anyways, jump right into it. Shador Sanders. All right.
Oh man.
Shador Sanders.
They did your boy dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say what I gotta say about that. It's blackball at its finest. Blackball at its finest. Around the 16th pick in the first round, Shador Sanders was still the best player that hadn't been picked yet. How in the world do he make to the 5th round? 144th pick. So blackball, the Sanders name, they were trying to prove a point that we got more power than the name of Sanders.
Yeah.
Which is still stupid. What you aiming for? They still successful. They still Deion still did his thing still doing his thing at Colorado. He still got 2 sons in the NFL. So what are you trying to do to tarnish his name? You failed on that. So it's stupid. So the only thing I can come up with is after the first 2 rounds of the draft, if you watch the whole draft like myself. Only thing I come up with is they tried to force you to watch them other rounds to keep the numbers up because the numbers always drop after the first 2. This is the highest it ever been.
Yeah.
The numbers after the first 2 rounds were the highest the draft numbers ever been from viewers.
Viewers, yeah.
Yeah. So and the suspense was real. The suspense was real. I'm disappointed in a lot of teams still, even Cleveland Browns. Why y'all wait in to get Shador? Why you couldn't get him early?
They tried to clean it up a
The
little bit
second
too,
best
man.
player in this freaking draft, if not the first.
Hey, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
There you go with
play
that
the
butt.
devil's advocate.
Go
But
ahead.
what if all this was just a play?
If it was, but the disappointment, I mean, they really played it real good.
Yeah.
Cause that boy was disappointed, even with the whole prank phone call.
Oh man, that
Come
was
on,
just
man.
ugly, man.
Come on, dog.
I just think that's just crazy.
That was
This
a
ain't the
coach's
moment to
son,
do
man,
that.
to do that, man.
You can do pranks all you want, but this is not the time to do that. Not
Yeah.
when these jokers are looking for that moment. That phone call is being recorded. You know, and like you get and then no one has that number. This draft thing, everybody have a certain number that they're gonna call. Mm-hmm. And you do, and you got, man, listen, that came from a privileged kid that don't care about his parents' career.
Yeah, sure enough.
That came from a privileged kid.
and it still could
and
go.
probably don't even like his parents. You know, one of the more rich, privileged kids that don't like their parents.
Just do stuff just to be
F
doing
you,
it.
dad. he to do something like that. Oh man, now he got threats, death threats. Don't come out the dorm, boy. That's all. Don't come out the dorm.
Don't come out.
I don't care if you apologize or not. Don't come out that dorm. We got some for you. That's what he said.
He peeking out the blind.
Don't come out the door. You go home and visit your parents, and your dad was very irresponsible, which is the defense coordinator for the Falcons.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Left his iPad open with all those them draft numbers.
Yeah.
That these players had. The draft number was on that iPad open, like specifically on that page. Like, come on, yeah, that sounded like a little play right there too.
It did sound like one.
Somehow, some way, I just feel like they're trying to get with the Sanders name. Everybody can talk about the whole, he arrogant and cocky, blah blah blah. When have that ever been a problem? This kid ain't been in no trouble. He never been arrested. But you like, we can go on for days with players y'all picked top 5 in the first round that couldn't play the last game of his college career because of he got into trouble type deal. Like, you talking about this man because he's confident in himself. What else do you want in the NFL?
Hey, shoot. Hey, look who his daddy is. What you think, man? He got it honest.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you trying to blackball the family, or you trying to blackball a kid?
A kid.
Man, I just think it's modern day. You know what? And it's blackball to his finest. And I guarantee it. Like I think Jimmy said, his jersey sale gonna be the highest sale of jerseys in the NFL still.
Yeah.
And he's still gonna get paid. He's still gonna get
get his shine.
He gonna get the Nike contract still.
He gonna get his shine. He gonna get his shine on for sure. Yeah. He gonna get back at all the ones that took a stab at him.
And I hope he pee on all of them.
Man.
Out of him and Trevor Home.
I'm sorry, I want to say something, Bill.
Well, what if Jacksonville would have got him though, man?
I thought they had 2 back-to-back picks. They had 2 back-to-back picks in the second round, man.
I thought Jacksonville
would get my boy with
him up, man. Him and Travis. Oh my God.
They will, but you already got 3 quarterbacks in there.
It don't matter. They gonna get rid of Trevor.
No, that'd been a good backup though to Trevor.
Yeah, you got
that'd been a great backup.
You got what his name? Gary Minshew.
Man, Minshew been gone. Wait a minute,
Minshew been gone.
No.
He gone.
No,
he left.
He left.
Yeah. Minshew been gone.
But they should have.
He was there before Trevor.
Yeah, he been gone.
No, it's somebody else that's behind him.
I know you're talking about, but no, you ain't mentioned.
Yeah.
The last 5 picks of that first round was teams that all had good quarterback. Chiefs, Jacksonville, Philadelphia, Detroit. And I'm like, okay, they could pull one of them Atlanta Falcons last year.
Yeah,
you get Cousins all this money, and then you get a first round top quarterback in the first round to be a backup. I said they about to get him. And they get picked. Oh, I'm like, man, bro.
I mean, he deserved it.
And a lot of quarterbacks. I like Dart for the Giants. I like that pick. And I thought me and GB thought the Giants gonna pick Shador. They picked Dart, Ole Miss, which he's more agile than Shador, and he's a player. I ain't mad at that pick over Shador right there for the Giants anyway.
Right.
Tough place to play. New York, man, but I think Dart is one of them guys that can play good there. But Shador I think he can play anywhere.
He could have went to New Orleans, man.
Oh, and I thought that was another one. The prank phone call was with New Orleans.
New Orleans.
And then New Orleans picked right after that. And you seen the face, you seen Dion?
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up right there. Yeah. Oh, that's messed up.
He realized right there, man, this is what's going on.
Fake.
Yeah, this is going on.
But how did he get this number though? He kept saying in the background, how did he get this number though?
Yeah.
Like, golly. Yeah, but that right there touched my soul. It hurt me real bad, man. I don't like that for nobody. I don't care if I'm a fan or not. That right there was just
man, the
whole draft part and that prank phone call just really pissed me off to the highest level of pistivity.
This
highest level.
This is when Goodell need to really step in.
Man, come on, man. Yeah. Stop giving fire to all these people come out here and understand and figure out what's going on with that bull crap, man. He's a part of it. Oh, I guarantee. We're gonna humble him. We're gonna humble that whole name. Dang. Even though none of them ain't been in no trouble, we're gonna humble them like they've been in trouble all the time, and we don't want them in the NFL. We're gonna make them suffer a little bit. Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
That's the thing, man.
It's gonna happen.
Pittsburgh dropped the ball too. I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh my gosh,
they dropped the ball too.
Oh my gosh, dude, what are they doing?
Yeah, they dropped the ball too.
What they even playing around with the defense for? They need to be in the offense.
Lord have mercy.
Good gosh, man.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, I need to take a drink on that one. Man, what'd you say? It chaps my butt.
Chaps my butt. Chaps my hind part.
I feel sorry for your team.
This ain't Boys in the Hood. Oh, Minister Society. We want. I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry. That's Minister Society.
Yeah. But I mean, y'all want to add on to? I mean, we can go to the chat if you want to. Y'all got something to add to that?
Oh man, now it was just. I don't know. This draft just wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't really hitting me like that.
Man, this draft, man, it had the most numbers, but it was sorry, man.
Man, I kept every pick. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
But Miro to the Seattle though.
They picked him. They picked Miro. They picked Miro over Shador.
Man, they
Shador struggled and still was top 5 on every category with a terrible offensive line. Terrible offensive line. Still top 5.
I want a Miro to go to the Steelers though.
It would have been nice. We need somebody.
We need some
They
agile.
would have got the Mason. Man, what they best? Oh gosh, Mason Rudolph. Oh my gosh.
That's just low down right there. They slap us in the face too.
Man, they went back and grabbed him.
The Falcons in Pittsburgh, they make people blood pressure go up.
Man, real talk. Yeah, I think people actually almost died watching it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that would happen.
Cedric say the Falcons fired it up.
Man,
The Falcons did have good picks this year. They did do some things this year. Now I was happy about the defensive play. They went all defense this year. It seemed like they got a cornerback. They got 2 big time edge rushers.
what do they need a defense?
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
They
What?
need, they need
I thought the
quarterback
offense
too.
was
No, we can do offensive line maybe, but we got the players on offense. We can always get them.
needed the defense.
We need
I thought
some pressure, baby. Help out boy in the middle right there. Big time. He's a veteran. Gonna be a Hall of Fame. But help him out. He's a bulldog in the middle right there, but I forgot his name. You can help me out right there, Sid, if you can. But yeah, we need some edge rusher, man. We got some Georgia boy. We got a Georgia boy. Finally picked a Georgia boy first top pick.
Hey,
You know, so
Courtney. Oh.
you know what I'm saying. So, hey, but I think we did good. We got an edge from Tennessee. We got 2 SEC boys, Tennessee edge rusher and Georgia boy. So yeah, first round.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all right. With that.
Matthews, you say it.
Matthews.
No.
Matthews.
It's a little thing right over the center, man. He be busting head. The little short black dude that got speed.
What's a defensive back?
Defense on defensive line. Defensive line. But anyway, we'll get to it. What else? Before we get out of here, man, we got to get out of here.
Nothing but Ant-Man destroyed LeBron them.
Boy, I about to say, Lebron them, them Lakers them, boy, down 3-1, boy.
What Ant-Man do like that, man?
Hey, Ant-Man has proven he is the man.
bullying LeBron.
Ant-Man is a bully, for real. You say that, dog.
Man, leave, man.
Ant-Man is bully.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he done beat
Jared. Greatest
Joker.
Jared.
He done
Yeah.
beat
Yeah.
KD.
Yeah.
And he about to beat LeBron. LeBron
Yeah.
done step it up.
Yeah. He looking bad for him. Looking real sus.
Real.
And he poked the chest out
LeBron didn't score no points in the fourth quarter. By the way, for the record. No points in the fourth quarter.
No
He didn't put.
point.
Hey, he didn't even put on. He ain't do his little acting thing.
No.
They didn't give him a shot.
Luka had, 40-something, 30-something?
Good God.
Yeah. Bron had 27. Bron started out hot. Bron had 22 points in the first half.
Yep.
And you ain't hear from Bron no more. Mm-hmm. Ant-Man tunting him out there.
Out there.
Like all in his
Messing
head,
with
dog.
him.
I'm talking about Tuck the rim.
Yeah.
Like he gave him 50,000.
They were treating him like
Child
a
support.
rookie.
Yeah.
Boy boned him in the back of the head at the free throw line.
No.
Yeah. Oh, he went floppy too. Yeah, he went floppy
Oh,
too.
man.
Yeah, man. But dang, they let go of Grady Jarrett, man. Grady Jarrett, I mean, king of the flock. That's true. All right, man. Anything? Go ahead, Cap. Take us out.
Hey man, but listen, while we going to pay some bills and keep these lights on, hey y'all make sure y'all smoke. Make sure y'all share, subscribe, and like this video. Make sure y'all tell a friend, get a friend. The ladies finna come on, they finna talk. Come on, take us out. And don't hey. Remember. You know what to do.
We gotta check him more than alcohol. More than alcohol than that right there, boy. It's more than alcohol than that right there, boy.
He hit them ad
I'm
libs. He hit
convinced.
them Migo ad libs.
Yeah. Mama.
Like, share, tag.
Lord.
Yes.
All right, man, we're going to pay some bills real quick, man. We'll be right back with the latest night, baby. So y'all stay tuned. Tell a friend, tell your mama them that them boys is in the building, but the ladies tonight, you hear me? So as always, continue to smoke.
Smoke, baby.
Yeah. We back, baby. Another week, another episode of 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk, man. I'm here with my guys, my brothers, my compadres, you know what I'm saying?
7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk.
Yeah.
Listen every Thursday at 8 p.m.
You missed Thursday at 8, catch it Sunday at 2.
Oh, you hear me?
on In the Mix Radio.
People listen now. In the mix.
In the Mix Radio.
Scan the code or visit live 365.com/station/ In the Mix Radio. Smokes up Thursdays at 8 p.m. Then again on Sundays at 2 p.m.
Okay.
The R Report is the most talked about new urban website out.
That's insane!
Oh, yeah. Bringing you the latest on everything, music, entertainment, news, and more. You also get the scoop on everything from the biggest artists to the hottest new independent artists buzzing in the industry. Grab a copy of the magazine or visit them online at therreportmag.com. For advertising and spotlight inquiries, call 229-569-0018. The R Report. Visit therreportmag.com.
It's your boy Zell, 7 Smokes on, supporting Cluck Norris and Bird Gang Chicken. The best wings in South Georgia. Got over 20 different handmade flavors. Make sure to try his specialty handmade ranch and also home of the chimichanga cheesecake.
Chimichanga.
He also will be having a new spot opening up down in Adel, Georgia. That's going to be 1003 West 4th Street, Adel, Georgia. Shout out Bird Gang Chicken and Cluck Norris.
What up? It's Cigar Law here, representative of 7 Smoke Cigars. Make sure y'all go visit mysockTherapy.com. My brother Gerard Brown, CEO of Sock Therapy. Go find you some socks, men, women, and kids. They have a plethora of different types of designs and socks for men, women, and kids. Make sure y'all go and find some socks, man. Make sure you type in the promo code 7SMOKE and get your 10% discount. Let them know 7 Smoke sent you, baby. Until next time, continue to smoke.
Hey, yo, Avery, I just got a brand new Chevy Blazer, man. I need to get them things tinted. Where I need to go?
Oh, shoot, man. Just bring them on over here to preferred window tint, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'll get you taken care of, man.
What all you do?
Hey, man, I tint the windows on the fronts. If you want the fronts tinted, I tint the whole thing. Dude, pretty much, man, I tint whatever that got glass in it, I'll tint it.
Okay. How can I book?
Oh, man, well, all you got to do, man, is give us a call at 229-474-5082.
Do you only do cars?
No, man, I do residential, commercial. I even do heavy equipment.
Okay, bet. Well, I will be coming soon. What's the address? Did you say?
Oh, man, 733 East Hill Avenue.
Okay, bet.
Valdosta, Georgia.
We pulling up real soon, then. I need that tent.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, it's Shy, Young Bull, 7 Smoke Cigars. If you're looking for premium cigars, go holler at Sam at Gibson Tobaccos, 1407 West Hill Avenue, Valdosta, Georgia. Tell them 7 Smoke sent you.
Shows can't run without production. For the best in the game, contact I Am Bird. For all your mastering, mixing, podcast, and live stream needs, I Am Bird is your guy. You can reach him at iambird.com.
Hey, yo, Bird, these things on?
And we back. As y'all can see what we got in the camera view right now. We got the ladies night, baby. So I'm gonna let them do the thing right here. We gonna sit back and enjoy the show. You heard me? Take them away, we there. Take them away.
I didn't practice.
Better get your mind right, Cal.
Better pray.
Take them away. I mean, you ain't got to start with the questions.
Well,
Good evening, y'all. Hopefully everybody had a good day on today. It is Monday, the first day of the week. Hope you started it off on the right note. We got a variety of questions that we have for the panel and for some of the people in here on tonight's live. So hopefully you guys can tune in and some of this stuff can help you or maybe guide you when you are confused. So hopefully, you know, somebody can gain something from the conversations that we have on tonight.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start off with the question. We're supposed to introduce ourselves.
Yep.
We ain't got no nicknames though.
You better make it one.
Hi everyone. My name is Whitney. I am the owner of Seven Smoke. Go ahead, Daniel.
You co-own, first of all. Get that right. I don't interrupt no more, but
Yeah, can you not interrupt us, please? It's our turn. You had a whole hour.
Dang.
go ahead, Kim.
Danielle, introduce yourself, and then I'll probably reintroduce myself.
Good evening. I am Danielle, aka Boss Lady.
Dina.
Oh, okay. I'm Dana.
All right, so we're gonna start off with the easy question. Oh, it's only one easy question. So, and we're talking about, I guess, relationship, not necessarily your relationship, but just relationships in general. It could be, it can get tricky in here, so we'll see how it go. But my first question is, ladies, guys, is reassurance important in a relationship?
Y'all asking us? Or y'all just saying?
Just asking in general. Y'all can answer. Dina, Danielle, the guys, y'all can answer. Do y'all think reassurance in a relationship is important? Like,
I mean, yes, I would say.
I think y'all should go first to answer.
I think reassurance is important. We should never walk around assuming that whoever we're in a relationship with automatically knows how you feel or should have to guess about where they stand with you. Communication is always key to me. So with that being said, yes, reassurance is important. When we go about our day, we busy. We go about our life, we busy. We got kids, we got jobs, we got finances, we got everything. But at the end of the day, your person should never feel like they got to guess where they stand with you. So I think it's very important because life be lifing.
Life be lifing.
Life do be life.
okay, we get it. Life is life.
Yeah.
Yes, reassurance is important, and like you said, like I know that I'm wanted or needed, but just to hear it over again and again, hey, you're this, you're that, like it makes me feel good. So yeah, it's very important. So if you don't get reassurance in your relationship, then like how does it make you feel? Like does it make you feel less important or less needed, less wanted, like you ain't attractive no more, or you just done let yourself go? So if you're not reassured in your relationship, like how do you navigate through that? How do you get through your day when you're not reassured that you mean something to someone?
Right. I agree. That's very important because, I mean, you don't want to be just assuming or whatever. But, yeah, I think it's very important to know what your partner is needing and wanting, even though you're both busy. So that way you can just stay prepared and make sure you know what they want and help, support.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get
I
you a
think
little
it
bit
depends
closer.
on the person too, how they handle not having that reassurance. Because at the end of the day, you should have some kind of confidence in yourself, some kind of spunk about yourself where you don't always have to have that validation.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're in a committed relationship, it started that way,
Right.
you know, so why does it have to end? And if you don't keep things spicy or keep it on the same level that it started with, things tend to die down, and that's when relationships start having problems to me. So I think, you know, always reassuring and loving on your person and all of that is very important.
So, I guess for the fellas, do y'all have any rebuttals to reassurance in a relationship?
Yeah, I got one.
You feel? I guess when you saying it that strong, I feel like you need it.
No, I wouldn't say I necessarily need it, but giving reinsurance, man, is definitely one of those love languages. So, I mean, sometimes you don't always get it verbally out of the mouth. Sometimes it's in the way that you do things for a person that you know, like, okay, I know I needed this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm just using y'all example because y'all in front of me. They know Avery like tea or that gold sweet tea that he drank or whatever. Okay, if she know he drinking that for the day, she'll go ahead and fill his cup up. You know what I'm saying? It's not all the time. It's not always verbal. Sometimes it's actions, physical.
So knowing the person's love language in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intangible.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole thing definitely means a lot. I agree with you there, Cal. Whitney, she's surprised with that Johnny Walker a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, surprisingly, she studied me, of course, over the years. A lot of other things that she did small, but I won't get into it because it's not our night. But yeah, reassurance is very important. It can become a conflict to the point where you got professions changing, like such as ours right now. It's like it's a lot. The time may change from me getting home, so on and so forth, and until I get the hang of things, responsibility, the way we step out, the way we carry ourselves, because everything is someone trying to find a way to tarnish your name or slander your name. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of haters out here in this world, that smile and talk to you every day. So even with those, you have to just walk light and just pay attention. But don't let it affect your house. Still, don't change your routine up. The reassurance. I know she have her hands full with our boy a lot. So certain things that most people call gender roles, such as washing dishes, washing clothes, so on and so forth. I know I know she be tired. I see her, and I pay attention. So I take care of her. I do some laundry because I don't mind doing laundry. And I wash the dishes because I don't mind washing dishes. So a lot of things, you just got to catch things with your significant other, paying attention to the small things that, that she may not be, in the mood to do, or she just may be tired because we got a handful. Working and with a 2-year-old son is triple duty, not double duty. So the acknowledgement, just knowing the acknowledgement, I think the reassurance definitely stay on track.
I like that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
I like that. That reassurance, man.
Thank you,
That reassurance, man, really plays a big part, because you don't want to, like everybody was saying, you don't want to assume anything, and it'd be the small stuff that you really need to pay attention to, that I appreciate what you did. Thank you for thinking about me. Yeah. Stuff like that. Just the things that you don't normally you get from from your other half, or they don't get from you. So you just go ahead and you compliment them, applaud what they're doing, give them their flowers, when they least expect it, or do it often. Tell them, hey, hey, your hair look good. I like that color on you. Things like that. All of that right there reassures them that you are paying attention. And coughing in the middle of,
Excuse me.
When somebody's talking reassures me that
$28 cigar.
He don't care,
Instruction manual.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to do those things because everybody needs that reassurance, and I guess you would say that helps your little world go around within the relationship. So I like that.
I have a question because I agree with what you said too, Cal. Because I think for me, reassurance is through more action based than verbal. But and that's just me because, like you said, I think it's about your love language, like what means most to you.
Yeah.
You know, and if it means, I guess the other way around, if it means more to the other person, then you learn your person and try and do it that way as well. So, question for y'all, ladies: is reassurance more verbal or more action based with you?
I think I would say both.
Yeah, both.
Both.
Yes.
I mean, do something.
Say something.
Yeah, just both.
How often?
It don't matter. Once a week. 3 times a week. 5 times a day.
I think it depends on your person.
Right. And I get it. If the person ain't, no, that's not an excuse either.
I think it does depend on your person, because if you know your person, then you know what they need, how needy they are in certain areas.
True.
Because if you're not in tune with them, then how you gonna know when or what they need at that moment? Because sometimes body language tells it. I can tell when my mate is stressing out or there's something bothering them. So by me seeing the body language, then I know what I need to do to try to change that mood. Does that make, you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense, yeah.
So I think you have to kind of know your person and be in tune with your person also, or it's gonna be a lot of misses.
Once a month. I mean, I don't know, Danielle. Like, know your person.
Well, I be on my back shave, and you like you don't catch on that. You see me all the time, but once a month.
All right.
You better pay for him to go.
Hey, so let me ask this. Why you ask that question? Is can reassurance come in the form of touch?
Yes. If I'm washing dishes and you
know
walking by
what I'm
the
saying?
kitchen,
absolutely.
Just rub all this, but don't bite it.
You know.
Absolutely.
Again, twice a week.
Yes.
Not every blue moon.
When I get home, you be sleep. Hush. No, I know you throwing hints. I know what you're doing right now.
No, it's not about us. I was trying to make it. It's not about us, y'all. It's about it's in
just
general.
make it show.
So like, because again, like, I mean, sometimes like we get to a place to where we done been so long that we kind of dial back. Because we like, okay, she good. She all right. You know what I'm saying?
So pretty much,
or they may look at us and be like, oh, no, he good. He got it.
So pretty much comfortable or stagnant?
Yeah. And I ain't just saying on that's on both parts. Because it takes two.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, life gets busy, and sometimes we forget about each other's needs. But you have to keep that at the top of the list, just as everything else. Just as important as your job, just as important taking care of the kids. Your spouse's mental and their physical, all of that is very important.
It is.
That you said something I was about to add to it on a serious note. We and I have to do a better job at it myself. Checking their mental. Checking your significant other's mental when they walk through that door. Once you walk through the door, finally walk through the door, you check and see if you know how you doing, how you feeling. You know, what's your temperature today? You know, maybe you had a long day at work, bad day at work, good day. You know, so that I can base your response off my next move, basically. So yeah, that we have to be. I have to be more keen to when I get home, checking on my significant other's, my wife's mental. You know, I do notice a lot. I notice, you know, just don't be like, especially when my boy want to run around and tackle and play football, she ain't with that. You know, I understand that. I taught him that, so that's me. That's all me. So I apologize about how strong he is. But I get it. So when I get home, that's why he's doing high knees when he hear the key hit the doorknob. You know what I'm saying? So he wait for me to come in. So you know that's what it is. And I got to do a better job at checking. You know, and I get distracted. You know, because a lot goes on. But I have to remain focused once I step through that door to make sure I can check on your mental better than I have. So. I'm gonna admit.
Hey, as we going through this conversation tonight, keep in mind this is not a therapy session. It's not about us.
Too late.
Like it's not about us at all. Like
it's
generally speaking. It's broad questions even for the audience because like Mr. Manuel just said, yep, got to check in with each other often, therapeutically speaking. So yeah, it's not a therapy session tonight. It's just.
It's not, but it is because it can help some folks.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. So yeah.
I'm shutting up.
We be generally speaking, but you don't got to get too deep. But,
all right, not too deep, but wait until this next question come out.
I ain't saying anything. Don't give me the microphone. Y'all know what I'm doing.
Before we move to the next question, though, would you say that it would be with the reassurance, if you feel like you're not getting that from your partner or whatever, do you feel like that's something that can be communicated and would be accepted, and the changes could be made or work towards something that works for the both of you?
Yes. Yeah.
You asking a question?
Yeah.
It has to be wanted.
Okay.
I mean, it's hand in hand. If I'm giving, you got to take it. If I'm taking, you got to give. I mean, you got to receive. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a back and forth motion. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with the check-in. Like, I don't know how often that should be. To each his own, but
yeah,
I agree with the check-in. Just make sure. And I'm check in often. Yeah. Pops ain't got no mic to say nothing.
All right.
He just waiting for his moment. I'm scared.
But the bottom line is, two things must always go together. They can't be separated.
Yes, sir.
Trust. You can't love somebody and say you don't trust them. Then you just say that, then you ain't got nothing. They got to go together.
For sure. Facts. If y'all didn't hear him, he said love and trust go together.
32 years married.
We got up and down. Well, yeah. That's part of life.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to be there.
That's right.
But you're gonna have it, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
How bad you want it.
Like the temperature.
Yeah.
Changing the temperature in the house.
That means stuff happens. Well, yeah, that part, I go through it every year. Hot or cold. Go through it every year.
Right.
68.
Temperatures and moonshine, boy. They go right.
You're gonna do it.
That's right. That's right.
It's worth keeping.
That's right.
You want to be there.
Amen, Pop.
That's right. Like I say, we get it to have much food.
True statements for sure.
That's all I got to say for right now.
All right.
Amen.
All right. We ready to move on to the next question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the next question? What y'all got? Put your feet on the ground. Get ready.
Do you feel that you and your spouse or other have emotional maturity and security in your relationship? Explain if yes and explain it if no.
Repeat that.
Do you feel that you and your spouse or other have emotional maturity and security in a relationship? In your relationship? Or
Emotional security.
Emotional maturity.
Maturity.
And security.
Are you mature enough to have a conversation with your spouse or your significant other without
Blowing up.
not necessarily blowing up, yes, but also not belittling the other person or not turning it around on the person who asked you a question? Like, are you mature enough to just have a conversation without the argument, without the yelling, without the getting mad and walking out? Just like sit in it and talk about it. Or if you don't like something, don't say, well, you did this, so this. No, let's talk about not what we did to each other, but how can we fix it? How can we move on? That's where the maturity comes in at. Don't flip it around on the person who's asking a question like it's their fault. No, what you did is wrong, and we're talking about what you did, not how I reacted to what you did or what you said. Or just be mature and have a conversation with a person. Not always flip it around on them and make them feel like they're less than, like they don't matter. Like what they're saying, oh, they ain't smart enough to understand what you're doing. Like that's what I mean, or that's what the question is about the emotional maturity. So are you all mature enough to have a conversation? Get emotional, not call the other one weak because they crying while they talking, or call names while they're talking. I mean, like, just being mature about it. So, do you feel that you and your spouse have emotional maturity and security in your relationship?
I feel like we have a excellent relationship in that area. I've learned to be patient. I've learned to listen. It took a long time to get there, but now it's more of, it's like accepting constructive criticism. If you're wrong in something, hey, sit there and listen to what's wrong and learn how to fix it, figure it out, and deal with whatever it is that's on you. If we would worry more about how we treat the other person and start worrying about what we're receiving, we'd probably be better. So I feel like, man, as far as my relationship goes, I feel like we on point with it. We don't, as far as I can see as what she does, we do listen to each other. We do have their conversations and don't do anything to belittle each other or to make the other one feel a certain way. And if it does go that route, break it down so that it changes that momentum, so that you don't end up in a bad place. Mm-hmm. And I feel like all relationships should be able to accept that what's coming from the other half. All it is just going to make you better. So that's where I feel like with my relationship.
Well said, brother.
Yes, sir.
Do you listen to? Do you listen and hear what she? Can I say? Do you listen to hear what she's saying, or do you listen to
respond?
To respond.
I listen to get an understanding. I get listened to so that I can actually see what I need to put in motion to fix whatever the issue she has. I'm definitely understand. I hear, I listen, and I pay attention to everything, so that I don't have to cross that bridge again. As far as I'm missing something. So I'm all about trying to fix it. I ain't trying to keep going across this bridge over and over and over again. I want to fix it. So as long as I make sure that she understands where I'm coming from and what's going on, and she understands it, genuinely understands it, and she actually is listening, then shoot, we on the right track.
Well,
yeah.
I would say, do I feel that that we have emotional maturity and security? Man, I think we're getting on a great path now. If she were here, I think she would tell you the same thing. Been a lot of tests and trials, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of talking, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, and nobody's getting a dang on point across. And I know for me, man, it used to be to where when she was talking to me, I would I would get my point across and hurry up and leave out the room and shut the door, boom, so she couldn't say nothing. But as time went on, I'm learning to actually listen to get an understanding, hear things out, take what I can and use it to try to elevate me, and that has grown me to actually listen to understand and try to find solace in the things that she's saying, and also helping secure us together as one. So it's been a rocky roller coaster road, but we own it. Yeah, we own it.
Did I answer that question right, Whitney?
You did.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to make sure I answer.
Avery and Calvin.
I would say for me, I think in ways I'm still trying to grow and mature into it, but because my main thing is talk to me nice. I can have a conversation about anything with anybody, but you're going to talk to me a certain type of way, or else I ain't hearing nothing that you got to say if you're not trying to hear what I got to say, and if you're not going to talk to me the right way about whatever it is that you're trying to get off of your chest. That's all I ask for. Because if not, then yeah, I do that. I walk away. Yeah. Because and the reason is, I think I was taught that though too. Like before you try and go into it with anybody like that, try and get out of the situation and the scenario before it go too far. So I'd rather walk away, take your time, I take my time. And I'm talking about even with males too or whatnot, as your friend or whatnot. If we got to get that heated when we talking to each other or whatnot, we need to walk away. We need to step away because something else gonna happen right now between us as men.
You better not hit me.
You better walk away. But like with your woman, that's a totally different thing. So it's just like, just take your time and come back and revisit the conversation and speak to each other appropriately so y'all can both say what y'all need to say to get y'all points across for understanding and not for who's trying to yell the loudest. And just because you yelling don't mean you're getting your point across. So, think about what you're saying and what you're trying to say and convey your message the right way so you can be heard and understood, and then vice versa. Like, I want to be heard and understood too when I'm saying what I'm saying. And I don't feel like I should have to yell to try and get that point across. So,
Well, that with that being said, like that, Bird, you on point. For example, whenever me and the boss gets into a conversation, or she has something to say, she'll go ahead and let me know up front. Hey, I don't know how this gonna come out, or how this is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So that kind of prepares me for whatever's coming. And I know it's coming from a good place, a constructive place, so that all I have to do is just sit there and listen. I really don't care how she's yelling and hollering at me. I'm not hollering back. I mean, you got to really put me there to get up there where she's at if she's doing that. But I know she's frustrated. So my job right then is to come back with something a little bit more calmer to bring it down and explain whatever it is that's bothering her or whatever she has on her mind, kind of straighten that out. And it kind of brings it back down to a level, because that feedback, man, of two people hollering, man, you ain't going nowhere. Y'all just,
if it's good feedback, for sure. But, and like I said, like it might be for me, that might need to be where I need to grow up at, but my mama don't yell at me. So it's like ain't nobody else either.
Well, you got to think about it, man. Is she actually yelling it? Well, yeah. Listen to me for a second. Is she yelling at you, or is she just yelling because she's frustrated? It's not just because it's a difference.
Yeah,
she's not actually going at you. She's just pretty much just getting it out, and that's how it comes out. Because sometimes when you say stuff, you got to have it at a certain tone. It's not gonna come out at that little, So
till I say quiet. Hey, bring it down. Use your inside voice. Use your inside voice. I get a little bit petty now. Bring it down now. Bring it down now.
Yeah, you can do that, and if she has the mind to, she can. She will bring it down for you.
What they say?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, that goes across the board for me. That ain't just one particular person. That ain't just one species. That's across the board. Definitely. You can say what you want to say, but you can say it a certain type of way to get your point across. Because if not, I ain't hearing you. Like that. So that's me. That's just learning me as a person or whatnot. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you if you talk in a certain type of way. I hear you better when you relate a message differently. And it don't have to be super soft. I'm not saying that. Like, I understand when people upset, they gonna say things. Yeah. But there's still a certain way to say things to convey your message for understanding.
Right. It's a certain way, but the tone.
Yeah.
I got you.
But they say it's not what you say, is how you say it.
How you say it.
Exactly.
There
it's how
you
you
go.
saying
right.
it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand you can be mad. You can be mad all day. Anybody. You can be mad all day about whatever it is that you're talking about. Understood. But it's still gonna be respect throughout this conversation.
So I ain't mean to change it up like that. But so would that be what about passion? What about being passionate about what you're talking about? Because sometimes when you're passionate about what you're doing and somebody mess up, it's like you can almost scream and yell or put it out there, but it's not like that. You just passionate about what you're doing.
Well, that's a part of communicating for understanding. Just to say, I'm not saying it like this. I'm saying it like this because of.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, just say it. I'm listening to everything. Just say it. That's all.
I think too is you've got to have a maturity about yourself as well when you're trying to have these conversations. Whether it's you offended me in this way, or you passionate about something, or you offended me in a certain kind of way. There has to be a level of maturity, because if you know who you're dealing with, in the most part, when they go to explain to you, you got to understand that there's feelings behind whatever it is that they bring into you. Sometimes it can be that a person's so upset that it comes out that way. Right. Not that they are trying to be aggressive, but it hurt them that much. So sometimes you can't always control the emotion at the moment. Sometimes it's let me say it, and then it calms down, because at that moment they could be up here. So sometimes I feel like there has to be a maturity in it, and knowing the person you're communicating with. because you're not going to always be able to turn it off like that. It just depends on what the level of the issue is, whether it's hurt or excitement about whatever it is you're talking about. Because sometimes I get loud and I'm like, oh, I ain't yelling. My family loud. So he knows that. But if I was talking to one of you guys, you may not know that. And then I'll probably come back with, my bad, I'm just loud. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think there has to be some level of maturity and understanding of what the conversation is about. Because I do think that it's important, especially depending on what the conversation is. You can't expect somebody, just example, that somebody found out they just been cheated on and you expect them to be calm. That's just not going to work. So do you see what I'm saying? So you have to kind of have a maturity about what the conversation is about and be able to allow a person to express how they feel and express how it made them feel. So that the situation can be handled accordingly.
I agree with you. And I try and look at it all different angles, like what is this about?
Right.
Before you respond the way you're going to respond about it. So, yeah, definitely.
Right. All right, Law.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Y'all don't give me the gun. Y'all know what I'm going to do.
So don't give me the gun.
2 minutes.
Tones, approach, all that stuff coincide with this conversation right here. You know, knowing how to express or have that talk, you know, ask the question, wait for a response. If you got a statement, say what you got to say. If you're not looking for, it's not always advice that the one is looking for. Sometimes they're trying to get some things off their chest or whatever. I'm very complex when I try to explain certain things. I know me personally, so I can see where the confusion may come when I'm trying to explain or express how I feel or what's going on in my head, I guess you could say. So it's very complex because my mind runs faster than my mouth. You get what I'm saying? It's always something going on. And it's hard to explain a lot. So I know my approach can be a nonchalant. I've been called emotionalist, but it's not. I'm not. Inside, it's a lot of stuff inside that my significant other can't see. But it's trying to express it to the point of understanding, and that's where I think I dropped the ball a lot at, and in the process of trying to explain it, I think I frustrate her because it may just sound so nonchalant. But the arguing, we don't argue. We may have misunderstandings and we don't yell because you know I've toned that down, especially with our son here. We don't do that in front of him at all. If it gets to that point, but which it really don't. However, that's one of the things that I try to monitor. And when we like I said, conversation is very based on the whole approach, the tone, you know, how you ask the question, the facial expressions, you know, all that stuff go into play when someone's asking me a question. I guess this has something to do with me being law enforcement. I pay attention to everything, look, expressions, and so on and so forth. But that it counts. It matters a lot. So, yeah, I think the approach, the tone of and the question, you know. I'm very sarcastic, and I tend to, Calvin, you better get on that horse and leave me alone, boy. But yeah, I can come off as a butthole sometimes, and sometimes it's mostly joking. But however, everything ain't always about joking. But the approach and the tone is very important, and making sure what I'm trying to say is understood. But that's something I have to work on myself to actually get that through to my significant other. And when I'm talking to people, period, you know, I tend to ramble, but that's the mind moving faster than my mouth. And so I'm like, I may be bouncing off the wall sometimes, you know, with what I'm trying to say. and that's just something I have to do. I got to figure that part out. But yeah, that's all I had. The approach and the tone is very important, and how you explain some things that may be hindering the situation.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a question before we flip it back on y'all. Based off the answers that you just heard from the guys, would you say, or who would you say, immature or mature, as far as the responses?
I've heard some really mature responses myself, I think. Hopefully, it's the transparent ones that are the real ones, the ones that are actually being spoken from the heart and from how you really feel about what it is that you're talking about. And if you see that there's something that we are discussing, if you need, and this is for the audience as well, that the people watching on the live, if there's something that we're discussing and it hits home with you, hopefully there's something that you can take from this and adjust some things.
That's what's about right there.
Because we're not here to bash anything or our own selves, our own relationships. This is a way to connect with people that we don't see every day. This is a way for us to connect with people across the world that may be going through something that we don't even know about. And just having conversations like this, if it can help somebody else, that's the goal for me.
That's right.
For sure.
Amen. That's Cigar Table Talk, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
For sure, for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Peace out. See you time now.
All right, Whitney and Miss Denia, what y'all say?
What Danielle said.
Oh, you agree with her? Okay. Miss Denia.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hit a couple of these comments and then we can move on to the next one. Or unless y'all gotta answer the question too for yourselves personally, right?
We can, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought y'all already answered.
No, they didn't.
Before we get too far, I'm gonna hit a couple of these comments real quick or whatever. Then you guys get the chance to answer about your emotional maturity.
They don't see me.
I know that.
Let's see. Camry Celine said preach. Michael Marshall said yes. Michael Marshall said I listened to growing my relationship. He came back again and said yes. Check. The way you deliver your words. Jamon Williams said, LOL, I say, don't look at me in that tone of voice. Looks can kill.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
And Taurus T. Phillips said, looks can kill. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
They just killed me 20 times.
Yeah.
Holding on, my last $2.
All right, so who's gonna start first with their emotional maturity, or what you thinking?
I mean, I can work on. I can work on my tone. Well, no, my delivery. It sucks. I can honestly say that. I
It's my fault. It's my fault, love. It's my fault.
What? Not on live saying it's your fault.
Oh, so you just. Oh.
You just gotta wax his back. He'll be better.
That's horrible, Bird. No, anytime I have something to say or something that's bothering me, I always think twice, 3 times, 4 times before it comes out of my mouth. And sometimes it still don't come out right because I'm trying to get a point across. And no, I don't know how to ask the questions correctly. And I think because I don't ask the questions correctly, I don't get the response that is needed. It's always a pushback. Like, it's just the way you said it. Your delivery is off, and then the conversation goes left from there. So I just have to work on how I ask questions, or if I really want to answer, I have to figure out a way to say it without being, I don't know, am I the butthole when I ask questions? Like, I have to work on not being a smart butt, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it is, but
Maybe she got it from me.
You got to bring it out how you feel. You can't hold it back, because if you hold it back, you hurting yourself.
Yeah, I am. I hold a lot of stuff back because I don't know how to say it to him. Because
and then we just wired away, later.
You listen to your dad?
It's not a therapy. It's not a therapy station.
We're all gonna say something.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I never back down. I just start thinking more before I say stuff now.
And that's that's a good thing because you think before you really say anything.
Yeah, but then sometimes it just slip out because it's me and I don't care.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's still gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
There it is.
Yeah.
Not that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold back what I'm saying. It ain't that I don't care. I bet I throw
You
something
talking
over
to
there.
me? Oh, I didn't know. You heard, I didn't say anything.
You said a lot.
I didn't say anything.
What is it?
You talking to me?
That's how you learn your partner by saying stuff like that.
Oh, I've learned a lot about my partner, my significant
This is
other.
not a therapist session.
My
Hey,
husband.
hey, Pop, you didn't. You said enough. You said enough. You said enough with your white beard. You said enough.
Leave my pop beard alone. No, don't cut it off.
That wisdom.
That's that wisdom, baby.
Yeah. That's why you get to say what you can say. That's why you get to say what you want to
Hey,
say.
you say whatever you want to say. Give me your potato chips.
This your house. This your house tonight.
Yeah, I still agree with y'all.
Okay.
All right, so
I don't even remember there was a question.
We already answered.
Right.
about emotional maturity.
We already she said she agreed with what we said.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all move on to the next one.
Moving on.
Okay, the next question is, do you receive emotional connectivity within your relationship? And how does your partner show that?
Law ain't got no soul.
God. Well, I mean, ladies, y'all start this off. Y'all start that one off.
I'll start it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Danielle.
Oh,
being
real quick
emotional.
before you do, because, and I'm saying this because it was a question about it. Can you explain emotional connectivity?
Okay, emotional connectivity is being able to identify what your partner needs in the moment. Whether it be a positive affirmation, whether it be some words of encouragement because they may look like they down, whether they may be going through something, they may not say it, but you can read the body language. That's emotional connectivity. And how can you help them, or how do you show that to them? And as for me, like I said, I read body language very well when it comes to my significant other. He don't say a lot of the times about what he's feeling and stuff like that. I can tell when his body hurting, he won't say nothing because that's just how he is. But I'm going to say something. I'll rub your back when we get home. Is there anything I can do? You know, can I help you? You need me to bend over and get that for you? It's different little things that we can do if we just pay attention to the small things. Sometimes it'd be the smallest thing and you can miss it just because life is life in. I think that being emotionally connected also means when you see that your person is not being very talkative, baby, all right. He know when I start breathing hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much it don't bother me, but I'm in a space where I don't want to be. And sometimes what helps me is when he asks me, well, what's going on? You feeling all right? And that gives me the opportunity to let it out. Because now I know, first of all, you paying attention. I've got your undivided attention. You don't have your phone. You ain't trying to talk to somebody. And I'm coming to you saying, babe, I need to talk. I'm going through something. Or I'm in my feelings about something. You know, sometimes it's just that little thing that you paid attention long enough and stopped what you was doing to say, hey, you all right? You know, that in some people's world is a big thing. And that could be from how they was raised, how they was handled when they was raised. Maybe they didn't get the love that they should have gotten as a child. I mean, we all have been through things, and I think emotionally everybody is in different places. So I think it's very important that you connect with whoever you with, because if not, I mean, that's like a battle on top of other battles. And if you can make sure that they emotionally straight and they mentals are good, the rest of it can be worked out. But again, communication. If somebody's asking you how you feeling and what you're going through, if you're not going to share it, don't be mad because you didn't get the response you wanted or you needed at that moment. You have to be open and honest about what's going on. I always say sometimes it's even the hard conversations that we have to have. It's uncomfortable. It don't feel good at the time. But if this is your person, that's supposed to be your best friend. Y'all should be able to talk about anything. And if that person can't help you, your person, then y'all need to find a way to work on that. I mean, nobody outside of your address should be able to fix anything before you two have tried to fix it. And again, it all boils down to communication. Tell me what, and I ask him this all the time, and he look at me like I'm crazy because we have been together 8 years, married almost 1. Every day we evolve. Every day we change. Every day our needs change. There's times where I will text him or we go to lunch and I say, hey, am I loving you properly? Is there something that I need to change? Because you may be a different person today than you were 3 days ago, just by one thing happening in your life. Now your whole aspect has changed. Your whole feelings against something has changed. Maybe on today he need me to be more touchy. Maybe on tomorrow he might just need me to say more positive stuff. But I ask those questions because I never want to miss the opportunity to love my person the way I'm supposed to or the way they need me to, because that's what it's about. Loving and supporting.
How can I make your day better?
Exactly. It's just the little things. And it's like the little things is what we skip over. A lot of people are like, I'm going to buy her a car. I'm finna go buy this ring. I'm finna go and get her some $300 bundles. If you really think about it, she wants the basics, the stuff that you started with. If you can keep the little things going, that's it. That is it. And I think it goes the same way for the males, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes women get complacent and comfortable too. And we have to also be reminded. And men, you got to let us know that. I know y'all don't communicate as well as we do or share y'all feelings, but you have to, because your partner will never be able to support you and love you how you need to be if you can't communicate what your needs are. Or if you hurting in a certain kind of way, how she gonna pray for you? How she gonna hold you, have your back? Everybody talking about they want to ride or die, and she can't ride or die with you if she don't know what you're going through. So I think at the end of the day, everything that I feel a relationship works around is communication. If you can't figure out how to say it, write it down, write a letter. Figure it out. Because at the end of the day, what's the point in being with somebody that you can't communicate with, that you can't trust, that you can't love properly? Because that don't end up doing but turning us into damaged adults. For sure. And we already been damaged as children in some households. So we carrying that, and we got to break that so we can love the adult that we trying to be with. It's a lot to being in any kind of relationship, even with friendships. So if you don't know your friends, how you going to be there for your friends?
Yeah. And I really think you said it for everybody, for real.
Yeah, for
real. Like, that was in a nutshell. Yeah. I mean, and then just going back to this, man, having an emotional maturity goes along with this, having an emotional connectivity, being able to control the emotions of what y'all going through or what's happening, knowing when to say, how to say it, and what to say.
Exactly.
And like everybody's saying, communication is key. So man, I think just doing your part, and it's not about one party doing too much. This whole, like they use the cliche of the percent. It's not about the percent. It's about if I'm bringing this much, I know she gonna finish the rest of it off, and we gonna be whole together.
Exactly.
But it's about being able to be one with one another. Bump what somebody else got to say.
Exactly. And I think
doing
too,
your part.
we tend to look at things around us. You can't compare your relationship to somebody else's because y'all are not the same. You don't have the same dynamics. You can't judge your relationship off of something that's going on TV and the things that's going on the internet. All of that is false. Same way we have to tell our children it's just entertainment. It's just that. What goes on in your home should be how you set the tone as the husband and the wife. Because if y'all messed up, everything below you, kids, dog, cats, everything below you is messed up. Everybody can tell when one is off.
Facts. Facts.
I wake up extra early to make sure that I'm in the right mood. So when I start waking people up in my house, that I deliver how I want their day to start. Sometimes you got to get yourself right before you can deal with somebody else, and I get that. I have time with God every morning before I wake him up. And when I wake him up, he gets woke up in the sweetest way. A soft, gentle touch. Babe, it's time to wake up.
It's precious.
Because I just set the tone for his day. If I go in there and say, it's time to get up. You done overslept. What the heck did I just do? I just set his whole mentals off, and we ain't even made it to work yet.
I
mean, you have to be mindful of how you act with each other. Because if you're gonna treat each other like crap, somebody else can treat them like crap and it's gonna be okay. No, it shouldn't be like that.
I like what you said, that it starts with y'all two, and I don't care who starts it, whether it be the husband or it be the wife. Somebody has to start off on a good note to make this day go forward good, because then it's going to extend down to everybody else, and then it extends out more to your daily life. Like when you got to go, like me and her, we deal with clients or whatnot. You're going to kind of extend that to those people too that don't even deserve that, or your day-to-day people that you got to work with and stuff like that. So yeah, that when y'all first wake up, that means a lot, because you can set that person off and not a whole day messed up in a sense. Maybe start off that way, get better later, but yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids in the house, because they can read it and they gonna play off on that and might play y'all against each other because of that. So yeah.
I think too, and then I'm gonna be quiet so somebody else can talk. But God just gave it to me like that. We have to extend grace. None of us are perfect. No relationship is perfect. No way of communicating with each other is perfect. If somebody get it wrong on today, show them grace. Because there's days that you got it wrong too, and somebody extended you the same grace. So that's all I can say is show grace. Be mindful that nobody's perfect and we don't have the correct way to say it. We don't have the correct way to present it. This is a learning thing. We don't have any kind of instruction guide on life, on marriage, on raising kids, on running a business, on anything. We take every opportunity we have and try to make it better every day. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with your person, that they're not perfect and they're not going to always hit the nail on the head the way you want them to. And when they don't, you say, it's okay, because they came this far. And let them know when you see them changing. The things that you've brought up, that you've discussed, let them know, babe, I see, and thank you. Because that means that person has actually taken the time to listen to whatever the complaint is or whatever issue needs to be, tweaked or changed. And when you make those changes, let it be known, babe, I see you. I tell them, I see you. And sometimes I say, God, I see you, because I can been and prayed about something, and baby, that changed me right then. And I look, all right, God. I said, that was fast. Sometimes you don't even have to take it to that person. Even if it's a friend, a family member, anybody. Sometimes take it to God, because baby, he got it all. He got all the power in his hands. And he can make the changes when we can't.
Amen.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's an oven right there. Y'all got it.
Hey. Oh, I thought you was about to say something.
No, okay. I'm saying that's an oven plan, man.
Do anybody feel like they need to
I don't feel
say anything extra? Because I feel like she said it all.
But I got one more thing.
Okay. I thought you just said. No, I was just playing.
No, what I'm finna say now. Behind the scenes, for the people on this live, y'all watch this live every Monday night when it comes on. I don't know if y'all really understand how close-knit Seven Smoke is. We are a family, okay? Thanks. So I gotta let my Seven Smoke family know this. Whatever it is that could be an issue, if y'all need somebody, please reach out, okay?
Right. That's right. Amen.
Even if it's just, hey, I'm going through something, I need you to pray for me. Because if you don't have somebody that can have your back like that, like we have at church, sister to sister, let somebody be your sister. Let somebody really be your brother. Don't only go to them when it's bad. Even if it's something good. Look, today, me and such, we had a good day. I just wanted you to know, sis. And you know what I'm going to say? High five. I'm proud of y'all. Keep going. Sometimes you need somebody to root you on, even in the good things. So I'm that person. I just want y'all to know I'm that person, because I love everybody, and I just want to see everybody do good. I want everybody to be well.
We love you too, Danielle.
You are consistent with that. That's a fact right there.
Yeah, I like to see you win, baby. You hear me?
And we know that. We know you that one.
But I get tired of texting you and you don't respond though, so I don't know.
Oh man.
But I get back with you. It's always in the same day.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Glad you said that. And we are close knit. We are a big family. We know each other's families, like immediate families outside of Seven Smoke. Very supportive at all times. You know, we got people, we got kids that have games. Prom coming up and so on and so forth. Traveling from state to state. All that, man. Like it's like recently, me and Avery talking about certain things, and you know, I don't hesitate to when he asks for my help, because he don't usually ask for my help. So, but I be ready. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just shit, you know, say something. You know, I got you. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, and I love that. I love the close knit that we have in Seven Smoke. That we are able to talk like we talk right now, because we do it off camera too. You know, we do this for entertainment, but at the same time, we are transparent. We are real.
That's right.
Unedited, baby. Ain't no going back editing nothing. This is what you get. This is what you see every Monday. So I appreciate that, boss lady. You said a lot right there for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I think I mean, unless y'all two want to add on any type of way or whatnot, y'all got anything y'all want to add to it as far as that question?
No. I'm sorry. I just got a text about beans.
Dina? All right. So, all right, we will move on to the next one y'all got. She did that.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
You ready to explain the next one? Gotcha. Do you feel the emotional connectivity is absent from your relationship? And if so, why do you say that?
Absent.
Emotionless. Ain't nothing there. You just wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home, it's just nothing. No conversation, no, how's your day? No, can I help you? Just nothing. Just nothing's there. Do you feel the emotional connectivity is absent from your relationship? That's what I mean by emotional connectivity being absent. There's nothing. It's just nothing there. No emotions. Nothing.
I think
Yeah,
Pops. Well, I'm sorry. Whoever want to go first. Yeah.
If that is the case, then what are you holding on to?
Right. Why are you there? What are you getting from it? Like what's going on?
Well, I can't personally speak on that one, but I would set my response to that would be, if that is missing, what is the goal? What are you together? What are you trying to achieve? Because if that is missing, you don't have anything. You're at ground zero. So why even be together? And if you stand for, I mean, I can assume for children, the kids can sense when things are not right. So if that is missing, I just have to say that it's time to part, because that means the love is gone, the affection, everything.
Thrill is gone.
You just together coexisting, being roommates or.
Communication still has to be established if that's the case, though.
Yes.
Let that other one
You
know.
can't just disappear.
Have somebody just hanging on like that, you know.
Yeah,
assuming and guessing.
Yeah, let a person know when things are going downhill before it gets so far gone that it can't be retrieved or be brought back. That's my response on that one.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have that, you ain't got nothing. So yeah, like y'all said, what you there for?
Yeah, I mean, because just to anybody that's just staying just because, I think if you're staying, it's just because it's the idea of saying that I got this and I got that, and that's the wrong. Granted, people do it because it's the wrong reasons. But however, if you feel like that, then what you there for?
Exactly. I mean, that's not what it was. That's not what being in a relationship is supposed to be, anyways.
Right.
So if you stand for the wrong reason, eventually even that's gonna break apart.
Yes.
It got to, and that's like, I think I said it before, but that was a part of my childhood or whatnot. That exact thing that didn't exist between my parents, I seen that as a kid, whether they knew it or not. Didn't find out till years later that that's how they actually felt. They only stayed together for the kids. And my advice to everybody, don't stay together just for the kids. If that's the only reason for y'all to be hanging on to each other, like, nah, you got to let it go, because that child sees it. And that in turn could help damage them on like how they approach relationships.
Absolutely.
I think for me, started off negative, I would say, early on in my early years of teenage, early 20s and whatnot. But then later, I just always knew I didn't want to be like that. If it's going to work, it's going to work. And we got to make it work for us, and not because of this one little thing. Like, that not saying kids are little, but it can't just be that. It got to be what we want it to be.
Exactly.
If we still working on that, we trying to make that work, however, then we still got something to do and grow from that point. Like, it might be a rough patch, but we can get out of that if we actually want to be together.
Right.
But if we don't want to, and that's the only thing you're holding on to, then that's not it. Then let it go.
So let me ask you this: Could like, because the last two questions talking about emotional connectivity, could that be from trauma?
Oh, it could be from a lot of different
You know what I'm
things.
saying? Unhealed trauma.
Yes.
Unhealed words, unhealed emotions.
Yes. It could even be something that happened in the relationship years ago that
Right.
has never really been cleaned up.
Right.
Because you can't tell a person how to grieve. That's like a grieving thing. You can't tell them how quickly to get over it. And if you've gotten to the point where you've actually talked about this situation, maybe the situation was never resolved. So the person who was offended is still carrying that. I may forgive you, but do you see what I'm saying? So you've got to be able to grieve those kind of moments.
Right.
It could be, Calvin, it could be anything. It could be childhood
Really?
trauma. It could be a past relationship. But as adults, we also have to sit back and say to ourselves, this is not the same person that I was with 2 years ago.
Right.
This is not that same person. So whatever this person does, I can't carry it into this relationship because it's unfair. Now we playing on unfair ground.
Yes. Yes.
So I've got to give you a clean slate if I say I'm going to try to be anything with you. Everything that's happened to me, I've got to either heal from that and decide not to get in a relationship because I'm not emotionally ready, because that wouldn't be fair to either of us. Or I need to say, okay, I think I'm ready. Let me talk to you about what I've been through so that you don't do the same thing. Or if you see me feeling like that, remind me, I didn't do that, but I got you. I still love you, and we're going to get through it.
Right.
And that's where a lot of relationships fail because nobody wants to talk about those hard conversations.
Yes.
And a lot of people have not healed. There's a lot of people walking around still with daddy issues and mommy issues
Very much
that
so.
they don't want to talk about. And you cannot really love properly if that still is an issue. A lot of people have trust issues. How do you move from a trust issue? Besides talk about it and for the person who offended you to show you that they're not doing that anymore. Everything is about communication.
Everything.
Being open, being honest. Is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna sting? Yeah. But if you really love each other, or if you care about whoever it is, your best friend, your girlfriend, your friend boy, whatever you call them, your homie, you've got to communicate it.
Yeah, and even though we said this wasn't a therapy session or whatever, but in real life, true life, I think definitely getting therapy in some of these set aspects and situations would be definitely vital to your relationship.
Yes, but you have to be able to.
But you have to
admit
be
that
able to
there's a
admit and
problem.
want it.
And some people are not willing to admit that
Yeah.
there is a problem.
The
They feel
first
like
stage is
because
denial, right?
Some people feel like they know it all.
Yeah.
Some people just don't want to take accountability and
True.
say, "Hey, I'm really damaged."
Hurt people, right?
And yes, they do. They do. And that's sad. But again, we also, I hate to say this, but it's the truth. When you come to talk about going to therapy, what have we been taught in our homes
That
from way
therapy
back
ain't
when?
bad. That's bad.
Things that happen in the home, you don't talk
Stays
about
in
in the
the
public.
Yeah.
So then that makes us feel like we don't take our problems outside the door. But the thing is, if you can't
that's good.
handle it, you've got to be able to talk to somebody. And if the counselor is the person to go to because they've got the education behind it, why not? If it's going to help you. That's what we have to get out of our own way and say, hey, I'm going for the help that I need, despite what I've been raised or how I've been raised or what I was told. Just because we were raised or taught something doesn't make it the right way. And I always say that we have the option to break even generational curses. Just because something was done to you don't mean you got to do it to your kids. Because you had a crappy mom or dad don't mean you got to be a crappy mom or dad. You got the power is in your hand to say, I am not going to do this. I am going to change how I look at this. I'm going to change how I communicate. But until a person is ready to do that, this is what you get. And everything that you bounce off of that right there, it's not being accepted. It's just bouncing right off.
That's it.
So what's the point? It starts with you. And if you can't admit that there's a problem somewhere down the line, then you're going to carry that on to everybody that you come in contact with, one way or the other.
Unlearn, relearn. That's the story of the game.
Yep.
For sure.
Unlearn, relearn.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the main keys of my marriage, my relationship has been unlearn, relearn. Unlearning the things that I picked up that were wrong, to relearn the things that I picked up that's right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always got it right. I ain't always been right. However, when you want to do better, you do better.
And it's crazy because I, again, hate to get spiritual with y'all, but it tells you how to love a husband and a wife right in the Bible. The book is there. It's been written, but we don't read it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's good, though.
Yo, do y'all two got something to say? Because y'all scaring me right now.
Don't be scared.
Hey.
All right, she's saying
I live with
everything
the
that y'all
woman.
agree
What
to.
is it?
Yeah, we already discussed this. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just make sure y'all on the same page.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a couple of these comments, Miss Seven Smoke family, Sarita Brown checked in and said, "Hey family."
Hey, Sarita.
Hey.
Michael Marshall said, "It's not what goes into a person that defines him or her. It is what comes out." Taurus Phillips said, "Very well said. You have to pay close attention to your partner." He also said, "I'm picking up everything you're putting down." Lester Krumer checked in, said, "Good evening." Sarita said, "Preach, sis." She hashtag communication. Taurus Phillips said, "Communication is key." Michael Marshall said, "Life and death are in the power of the tongue." Taurus also said, "Avery has a woman with great wisdom." Sarita said, "Love you, sis." Michael said, "Stronghold." Taurus said, "Therapy is great for relationship." Ships. Sorry. Jamon Williams just said, "Therapy is actually controlled," in quotations or whatnot, and then communication at its foundation, in my opinion. Gerard Brown checked in and said, "Fam." Jamon just said, "How do I pledge Seven Smoke?"
Hey, you gotta get Hayes. Hey, no, but I would say this though, and all you get, make sure you get understanding though, because like you say, in everything that you do, and everything that you want, you have to get understanding. If you want better, if you're trying to have better, you got to do better. Can't stay the same. If you've been doing this way for a long time and it ain't working, it ain't working. Change it.
Exactly.
Because it ain't gonna work. It's up to you, like you said. And if you're changing things and you're trying to change things and they're not working, and you know you change it, then it's not you. It's the other party. So with that being said, then you have to wait on them to change. And if you're not willing to wait on them to change, then
Put it out there.
you know.
I say what you mean and mean what you
That's
say,
it.
and behind that, put the action behind it.
That's right.
That's it.
There's no need in saying something if you're not going to apply the action behind it. It's like it dead in the water. Words mean nothing.
That's it.
You got another?
Yes.
We do.
This is the last one.
GB, what's happening, brother?
What's your birthday?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good one.
All right.
Which one ain't good?
Let's get some full participation with this one. What's your? I'm sorry. No, don't get away from the mic. What's your breaking point in a relationship? When do you stop trying?
What R. Kelly said.
Oh gosh, please don't.
When a woman's fed,
When a man is fed up,
oh,
that's when you start trying.
you got the remix version.
Yeah. I mean, this is just me. I think when you have exhausted all areas of this and that, and you done did all you can do, you done said all you can do. When you're fed up, you're fed up. There ain't nothing you can do about it. What you gonna keep trying for? When you keep doing the same thing, you keep getting the same results. What it is, insanity, right?
Insanity.
So hey,
I agree. We talked about it. We went through it. We talked about it. Supposed to do it over, try it again, do it differently or whatnot. But if it keep going that same thing over and over, like whatever it is that bothered me that much to it could break us up, are the same thing for her that whatever bothered her that much that it could break us up. If that same thing keeps happening over and over, then obviously you're not listening, you're not trying to make it better. You just constantly making it worse and you being complacent. So yeah, I think that's it.
My mom always told me, you'll know when you've had enough.
Yes.
If you can't cry no more, if you go to that door and you call yourself leaving and you turn around and something's still pulling at your heartstrings, you're not done. So I agree with Maine when he said, if you've tried everything, you've exhausted every means to get it right, and it's just not working and you back at, square one, then yeah. But I mean, I feel like you need to try if that's really what you want. Don't be so quick to give up. Because giving up, now you got to start over with somebody else and learn it all over again with somebody else.
Hey, wait a minute. I got
But
to
if
say,
the love is gone,
then it ain't
if the
nothing else
respect is gone,
there.
Oh, that's it.
Like, what you're trying for?
but not get this now. You can't halfway try now.
exactly. You got to go 10 toes in the same way you did in the beginning.
You got to hold it all the way down.
Yes.
Yeah, and one person
Yes.
can't hold a relationship either. Both of y'all have to try. Like, it can't just be one person trying they best to make it work, and you ain't doing nothing. So it takes two.
It does.
And if you don't want to, then just leave the person alone. Like, let them go.
I agree.
Who's next? They said full participation.
Man,
Is he asleep?
No.
Batman.
Come on, Mr. Shield.
Mr. Shield.
You left my Joseph there.
No, man. I guess whenever when you're fed up, you just fed up. But that's the key thing is not to get to that point. Again, you gotta have some communication. You gotta talk about it. You gotta get it out of the way. Don't get to the point where you just get so fed up that you just it gets to where you're emotionless and nothing happens. Oh, well, just I really can't really speak on that because I haven't been there. A lot of that, but just keep working at it until you just can't do it no more. Like like the boss said, when you're done and you don't have nothing left and there's nothing pulling at you anymore, you just say, man, forget it. That's it. Yeah, just go ahead on and throw the towel in. Hey, communicate that last time and what the next step will be, and then be done.
Amen. My response to it is I'm gonna piggyback off what my brother Gerard Brown. Shout out to Stock Therapy, the Brown Boy cigar brand, Gerard and Kenyatta up there in the Atlanta area, man. He just said something real big to me. He said, but it's important to know the difference between a bad game versus a bad season.
Yeah.
Bad games will happen, of course. You regroup, keep the team together. And that's my response to it. I totally agree.
That's a good one.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to GB, man.
Good one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No dead air.
Dina, you got something?
You want to answer?
No. I mean, I agree with everybody. That's it.
She tagged.
No, I mean, I hear what everybody wants they saying and stuff. So, yeah.
Seems like she always feel good.
You're gonna have to.
Good. I always feeling good. I ain't mad.
That's right.
Y'all have any questions for us?
Any questions
for the panel?
For us?
I mean,
y'all questions, answer y'all questions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Start with Whit and what you think. What you as far as your opinion on what you got, what the question that's being asked.
Let me read the question again. What's your break? Oh man, when I can't cry no more, it's over. I'm done. When I become silent, it's done.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. I never been to in that situation, so honestly, I don't know what to say. So that's why I said I just go with whatever everybody say because, yeah, I never been to that point where I have to make a decision. I gotta, break up stuff. He can say he has something.
Yeah, you have.
But no, I mean,
Not with me.
There's time when we fight.
Not with me, but you knew when it was time for you to go on that last one.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I just don't have the point where I pack your stuff and out the door or my stuff.
Pack the stuff.
Okay. Oh man.
No, it's playing.
Get jokes. Yeah, but
I agree with everybody. I think everybody say that, very good meaning to everything, the questions, whatever we have. Yeah. And that's it. That's that. If you're in a committed relationship, I think everything you said, it goes along with it. So, yes. Because we have all of that too, We don't have that side yet. We have to get one another too. But we good. So everybody said a very good answers to the questions. I agree 100%. So
thank you, Dana.
Yes.
Hey, Johnny Taylor tell you too, man. Especially.
I'm going to tell you.
Well, hey.
Own song for
Hey,
this moment.
well, hey, when she start asking questions and she don't say nothing,
Yeah.
well,
I'm
look at
done.
him. Trying to bring it on in. Usually that's late.
Hey.
Too late then.
Yeah.
Hey.
When she stopped caring and stopped acting,
Tired of running.
Yeah.
Too late.
Peeping and hiding.
She don't care. Man, look here.
Oh.
Bro, you need to go back home, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So, she used to trip about something. She started tripping about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't saying nothing. That was you
Yeah, when
worried.
she ain't saying nothing, man. Don't care. When you walk away or walk out or leave the house and she ain't said nothing to you, when you come home, I don't care what time it is, and she ain't said nothing, man. You might want to just not even stay there.
Just kiss her.
Don't even do that.
Don't even do that.
Hey, just kiss her. I'm telling you, just kiss her.
Hey, I'm gonna buy me an outfit out of Walmart.
If you were kissing her before, regardless of her response or her attitude or what it looked like, you don't change your routine up. That's where we F up at. You change your routine up to the point where you're basing it off of how she looking and what you blah blah blah. If she feeling some type of way, that don't mean you gotta be feeling some type of way. You don't know yet, so you don't change your routine up. You continue to do what you do as the man of that house, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. You change your routine up, then who gonna counsel her? Who gonna be that head? Who gonna keep us? Who gonna be that mediator? No, you change your routine up. She see, oh, you really don't care because you ain't trying to come ask me nothing, blah blah blah. You just gonna change up too.
But that
you stop opening up doors. You stop doing it because you think she got an attitude and don't care about blah blah blah. You stop doing that type of stuff. It's gonna add to whatever she may have going on, and you ain't asked her whatever. You ain't asked yet. You ain't tried to figure the stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So you change your routine up, it's gonna be a little detrimental, a little bit more detrimental than what it is.
Well, if you change your routine and she say something, then you still in good standing.
If you change the routine,
if your routine changes and she don't say nothing, then you got problems.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
That's why I don't change your routine. Don't even look. Don't even wait. Don't even go. Don't even try to get to that point. Oh boy.
No.
Don't. That's why I say don't
poke the bell.
Yeah, please don't poke the bell.
Don't do that.
Like if you come home late.
I poke the bell.
And you know you've been talking
I poke the bell. Yeah, man. But I at the end of the day, man, even if I do, I swear, man, I find myself controlling every way I act toward the woman of the house. I don't care what it is, how bad it is, this and that, man. I will not raise my voice. I will not sit there and just fall into whatever's going on. I'll try to figure it out. I'll talk to her, explain something, do something, to try to make it, get back right. I won't contribute to it. If she come hollering or something like that, hey man, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm gonna cry.
Hey, take a picture of that.
I'm gonna laugh.
He's emotionless.
No, it's not. Don't call me emotionless because that comes all these questions are based on emotion, and you talk about emotional like man, Yeah, I'm not emotionalist. I feel, I see, I feel all what goes on. Because if I was emotionalist, like these questions that y'all had tonight, yep, it'll be exactly who we talking about. Me. If I was emotionalist, this conversation, all these questions was based on emotion.
You talking because we're live.
What'd you say? You're gonna miss some twist, some plats tonight.
Oh, that's fine. They're coming out. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, no, emotionalist. I mean, it's not emotion. You pay attention to things, but you also understand. I don't like using the word role, but you understand what it takes to lead and to be the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? You stand in that gap when things don't seem like they're, where they used to be or something like that. You stand in that gap. You swallow your pride. Pride. We ain't spoke about that all night.
But you got a lot of it. Ooh.
Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. But this ain't about us, Whitney. But pride is very important. That's also one of 7 deadly sins, right? Correct?
Yes.
One of 7, yeah. So I have to check my my pride. I own up to my stuff that I do and don't do when it comes to a marriage. I'm not ashamed or afraid to say it because I'm human at the same time, and I do read things. I have long, tough, crazy days, things I don't discuss at all with nobody, not just my wife. It's just stuff you see on a regular basis. It's just a lot, But I pride myself in not letting the outside world interfere with the house. I pride myself with that. So yeah, if pride is a deadly sin, that's one of them I got. I don't let the outside, because it's I counsel several people daily, and I'm sure PTSD is a factor that'll come up later on. But there's a lot of stuff that I see on a regular basis, and then I have to almost erase it from my mind when I put that key in that door once I get here, that no one knows, none of my close y'all no one knows, but I think I do a good job at it. But however, I also think it could be a little detrimental to the household somehow, some way. Even if I don't bring it home, it still may affect the way that I carry myself as a husband, as a father, and I am working on that. I'm working on that myself. You know what I'm saying? I haven't discussed this, but I know it's something that I could do better with being more expressive, and letting things out more with my significant other, to not fall into these topics that we talked about tonight. And it could be tough because you do that for a couple hours, you go to sleep, you wake up, and you're back at the same stuff that you that brought you to that mind state. But I try my best not to let it affect the house, and that's my thing. I'll forever be trying to perfect that side of me, not let outside affect the inside, and that's my spiel.
All right. Well, just know if you just left the Waffle House and you come home at 4 a.m. and she cooking grits, get out the way. All right.
Oh, man. So, you hear me.
We're going to hit some of these comments, too. People that checked in. Cluck Norris said, good evening, everyone.
Good club.
Tony Breeze. Tony Breeze said, me too, Avery. Poke the bear. And the look I get, LOL. Taurus Phillips said, you're a smart man, Avery. So everybody poking the bear. Like, we ain't all say it, but yeah.
I done poked the bear a couple times.
I definitely have.
I definitely be poking the bear.
Hey, Jamon Williams said, Man, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so my breaking point don't exist. You right?
Y'all stay emotional.
We didn't even gotta get through the whole comment to understand that. But yeah.
That's what Noah said.
He said I'm in it for the long haul. Seriously, seriously, as long as we are both trying to get better, considering each other, the good outweighs the bad, and we both seeking godly guidance. I'm good. I'm blessed to have an awesome wife. Yes.
Oh, hey, Heather.
Taurus Phillips also said pride comes before destruction. Blake Folsom said, I don't think it's being emotionless as much as keeping our emotions in check so we don't say something we will regret in anger or pain. For sure. And Jamon said most men internalize. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So would you say that with men being internalized, that maybe men should try to let some of it out with their spouse or their other half or their friend or whoever?
I said at one point for me, when I was doing my kickboxing thing at the gym, I took a lot out over there.
Getting on my nerves.
Kicking kickboxing.
Well, I do mine every day when I get on the road. So can't nobody hit me when I be yelling at them. I be cutting like a mother.
Right. Yeah. Like I never heard you cuss so much, but like, golly,
Man,
I don't
you
know
ain't
who
lying,
you are
man.
when you
Hey, both of y'all
call me at
good.
the wrong time. You be on the road and you be saying some words that I'm like, I'm so ashamed to be in your brother. Stuff I hear you.
Wow, didn't know you felt like that. Wow.
Communication.
I'm communicating.
Right now at the wrong
I'm
time.
venting to you, Calvin.
Hey, you should be letting that out on here.
I'm venting to you, Calvin. I be scared. I be afraid for you, man. I just,
Well, you wasn't afraid when I was hitting that gear shift trying to get the transmission. Where was
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Jimmy checked in. Jimmy checked in and said hello.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Hi. Hello.
You be on the phone with Calvin, all of a sudden that darn thing say, hey, go to cousin.
That'd be a different person. Boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? No, hey, man, get me off this FaceTime because I can't see my brother like this. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, so I mean, men, we definitely internalize different. I think we express ourselves more openly to the brothers, the fellas, than we can our ladies. And a lot of times, man, I know for me sometimes, like I think I say something that's gonna be good, but sometimes I can say something that can probably hurt, and it'll probably stain for a long time. Versus if I tell one of my brothers, it ain't gonna stain them. They go, okay, I think you should say it like this, and reform it like this. Then it comes out a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the way that we internalize is wrong, because it can help. But as long as it's helping the house, I think it's good.
Do you think, like, if you express yourself to your significant other, that you do it one day and then, like, a week or two or a month down the line, they throw it back up in your face? Like, is that why sometimes y'all don't open up to your significant others?
Yes.
Yes.
You must see Shaq say that.
I won't tell you nothing else.
I think
that was a conversation I had with somebody one day.
I think as women, we have to learn that when our men are being vulnerable with us,
right,
and transparent with us, that it is not an opportunity to take what they say as a weapon.
Right.
Now, it should not be brought back up in anger. It should not be brought up to be funny, to throw it in their face in any kind of way. That's a moment of them sharing how they feel.
Because they
with
won't
you,
do it
because,
anymore.
Yeah, they won't do it anymore. And then that trust with that is out the window because you use it in the wrong way.
Right.
If you're not using it to help them out of what they in, then it shouldn't be brought up again unless it's y'all two talking about it or saying, babe, I just want to come back to what we was talking about. Are you better in that area? Have we calmed that? But a lot of women use that opportunity and it's the wrong way.
All right.
And then that's how they in turn
shut down and stop talking and won't tell you nothing else.
Yes.
Hey, we just had this argument at your shop the other day.
Yeah. And this can also be one of those things, like one of those triggers too, because again, we've talked about the past hurts, and that could be something that's happened to them in the past. And now it's taken a while for them to even get to that point with you. Is it fair? No. But if you know that that's something, and that's something I think that they could at least say, hey, I have tried this and it's been thrown in my face. Therefore, you can at least understand why he's not opening up to you that way, or he's not comfortable yet because he's still trying to heal from that. And again, it's communication. It's nothing soft about it. It's just letting your other person know, hey, I've been damaged in this area. Can you be a little gentle with me until I get it together? If you put it out there like that, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be an issue. But if you just holding it in and she can clearly see that you is going through something, your mind is on a Ferris wheel somewhere off in the Atlantic Ocean and she ain't nowhere to be found, then, there's that, it starts distance. It starts blocking off those roads of communication, and again then it starts going into the emotional thing.
Right.
So I think even that can be communicated, and I think it can be handled well as long as you have that maturity. Everything that we talked about on tonight's live goes hand in hand if you really sit down and draw the map out. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
Be able to let your emotions out in a healthy way. Be able to receive what's being spoken to you, as in I would say maturely.
Yeah.
Because if you're immature about it, you get nowhere. The conversation dies. You don't get the answers you need. You don't get a solution. You can't even find a solution. Now it's more stuff stacked on top of each other. Now you've got a house of pancakes of problems.
3 months later, it come up again. It's just the same cycle. Well, not 3 months, but months later or whatever. It comes up again. It's just the same stuff over and over. So,
and it's okay to revisit conversations, though.
So, Gerard just said home with your spouse is supposed to be your safe space. Your safest space. And that goes both ways. I'm your safe space. You're my safe space.
Absolutely.
But don't ever make me feel like I'm not your safe space. Because when you make your spouse feel that like you're not my safe space, then that's where what y'all talking about now. That's where it'd be like, oh no, I ain't. What I'm finna say that for?
Right, I'm just gonna hold it in.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. No.
Yeah. But again, if the little things that, okay, let me start it like this. If there's small issues and you don't talk about this little issue for weeks, you letting it fester, it's growing into a sore. Now the scab done peeled off.
Yes.
So when you finally talk about it in a month, all kind of emotions done went through there. This thing that was this tiny a pinhole is now this big because there was no communication. So what I'm saying is communicate about it all before it gets to the point where you can't communicate, before you can't be that safe place for each other. But that's the problem with a lot of people. We gonna hold it in. I ain't talking to him today. I ain't gonna be the first one to apologize. It's the pettiness.
I'm tired of being the bigger person.
Yes, you have to remove all of that because if not, you get in the way. Now the relationship's stagnant. You stuck either in a dry spot, an unfixable spot, or a spot where nobody even want to deal with each other. Now we talking about divorce and separating and breaking the family up. So that's where, I mean, at the end of the day, communicate, talk about it, pray about it. If you can't come up with a solution that at that very moment, say, look, let's come back to this in an hour. Let's really think about this.
All right, so I got a question for y'all. For people or a person that may have that's not emotional mature in their relationship, that has a absence in their emotional connectivity and failing at being connected emotionally with their spouse, how do you change the trajectory of your relationship?
That can be a hard one. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to use this for an example. There's some people that I know who have issues with, how do I say this? Let's just say loss of a loved one. Mm-hmm. Them not mourning that can run over into your personal relationship because now you've put up a certain wall. People can't get over that. That person has to make the acknowledgement that they have a problem in that area, because it puts up the barriers for nobody else can get in to even love you properly, or to even be able to get through to you, that we need to communicate about certain things so that they can allow their emotions to be where they need to be. It's a lot of things that's why I keep saying it's triggers, it's traumas that we deal with that nobody wants to talk about. And it bleeds over into everything that we have going on, if you really look at it. And it could be a number of things. It could be molestation. It could be, a lot. And a lot of times when people get hurt, the first thing that they do is they shut down. Life becomes different. They start sleeping a lot. They stop communicating with friends. They start secluding themselves. They stop talking to the people that, it's just a lot. So in order for any of it to work, a person has to acknowledge that, again, I'm hurt, I'm bruised, I'm damaged. Now how do I fix this? Because if not, again, it's spillage. And who gets the spillage? The husband, the wife, the kids, the dog, the cat, the job. It all goes downhill. A person has to be able to acknowledge that they have some kind of issue.
Came in the house and kicked the cat for no reason.
Wait a minute.
Golly.
I would have kicked.
Hey, that cat going in the pot.
That's just like being in a relationship and it's time to get off from work and go home, and you go and park your car at some location for an hour watching cars go by because you're really not happy there. That's not a safe place. But instead of you saying, hey, I'm not in a good space at home. This is what happened, or this is how I'm feeling. How do we get past this? Or how can you help me through this? A lot of people won't even say, I need help.
No.
Well, it's kind of hard for that too. Some people, when you come home and you're like, hey, I'm trying to have this conversation, and they don't know how to receive that. And now it's another issue. Because you done opened up to say, you know what, I'm not in a safe place with you, and they're taking it the wrong way.
Again, yeah, that's where that maturity comes in at.
Yeah.
And everybody is not on the same level.
No.
And we have to understand that too. But that goes back to knowing who you with. If you've been with this person for a good amount of time, there's certain things you should know. You should know. I can't put that. You can't use the blind eye and say, I just don't know who I'm with, because that's your fault. Did you even try to learn? Did you ask the questions? Did you try to get to know what they likes and dislikes are? You know their favorite color? That's the basics. That's kindergarten part right there.
Yeah.
And as the time grows on, all that stuff needs to grow. Like, there shouldn't be nothing that nobody can't tell you about your partner that you don't already know. There shouldn't be no surprises, no whammies.
Whammy.
The whammy.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. I can honestly say that since me and Danny been together, that there's been a lot of growth in this relationship. In all kind of ways. I'm still stubborn. I have some stubborn ways, but I can honestly say that I've gotten better with it. A lot of changes and things like that. But that comes with the grown up side. You got to know what to do. Get out of that comfort zone and try to do something to change it. Because if you stay stuck right there, man, your relationship is doomed. You got to find a way to fix it if you want it. You got to want it. Because if you don't, you're just wasting time. So you definitely have to work as a team to make it happen. You have to be accepting and to be able to communicate and talk with your person, for sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I say, man, getting around a great group of people too as well to help out.
That will definitely help.
And it's not about sharing everything that's going on in your house. It's about trying to fix the small things and working your way.
And sometimes
Rome wasn't built in a day. What they say?
That's right.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
That's right. If you got a circle that's close knit and y'all trust each other, there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, man, help me through this," or "I'm thinking about it this way. How do you see it?" Because sometimes our vision can be blurred. It could be a straight line, but I'm looking at it and it look like this, and then I ask you how you see it, and you say, "No, it's straight." But because we're looking through different lenses, everybody takes things and they turn, I don't want to say turn it, but they view it differently.
Right.
So there's nothing. I don't feel like there's nothing
Perspective.
wrong with trying to get a different perspective on how to handle something, or to get guidance on something, because we don't know it all. And just because it didn't work in this relationship don't mean that it might not work over here, or something that you've been through, you've experienced. Maybe it can help me. Communicate. Try to help each other.
Jamon said we are more cerebral naturally, but it could very well be learned behavior from watching men. Watching men we grew up around, talking about men internalizing. Jimmy said I come across so many people that are in relationships with total strangers. And he said also respect yourself enough to value your time as well as your person's time.
Yes. Be intentional. If you say you're going to have a conversation with me, don't be scrolling on your phone. Are you really being intentional and listening and taking heed and all of that? I mean, you got to put it in. Put in the same work that you, or a level of respect and all of that you want from somebody else. So it goes both hand in hand. It's both for women and men. A relationship ain't going to work on its own. It's not going to produce on its own. You got to water it. You got to prune it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to switch it and reorganize some pieces because the pieces don't fit the way you think they going to fit. It's a whole lot to being in a relationship, and especially a committed relationship.
Well, I ain't got no brain thorn, but I use a weed eater.
Hey, whatever works. Knock the weeds down and put some fertilizer on it. I mean, you got to do what you got to do if it's something that you really want to work for and put the time in for.
Yeah, and I think that's what we like about this podcast. Like what you said, things that people say can help somebody else, and not even just the people that's listening, us right here in this room, because you probably walked in thinking a certain type of way that now when you leave out, you think differently and can respond differently to certain scenarios because you heard it from other folks. Like, you know, to know you know what's right, what's wrong, what you've done and what you do. So, you know, and it's just growth through it all. Like what Gerald said earlier, it's just a season.
Just a season.
Yeah, just a season. So, you know, that don't dictate the team as a whole. So, you know, I hope everybody got something out of this conversation tonight. Cal, you want to hit a couple more of those comments?
Yeah. Oh man, Jimmy I like this. Jimmy said the purpose of wearing a jacket is simple because it's cold outside. Ask yourself, what is the purpose of being with your significant other? Might be surprised by the answer you come up with, or the fact that you're unable to come up with an answer.
That hurts.
The way you put that.
That'll hurt if you can't come up with an answer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What's the purpose?
What is your purpose? I like that.
And we all have one.
We all have one.
We do. And they're not all the same.
They're not.
But when you start connecting them together,
that's what makes a relationship.
come up with something powerful.
You said there has to be a genuine purpose in order to remain completely invested. That's with anything, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
God, no, he's drop them gems.
Yeah, man. Because cook bacon, man. Well, I had for bacon, boy. Shoot, it's on.
Add cheese to it.
There's no cheese. If she do that's not right.
Yeah,
boy.
See what he do then. See if he invested.
Don't waste the bacon.
See if he
you ain't
invested.
lying. Man,
All right. Any add-ons before we do closing remarks and close outs?
At the end of it all, I like I said, I hope this helps somebody. This ain't to be negative about the people in this room or in this group or anything like that. It's to help somebody else and to actually give you something to think about when you walk away from it. Because, like I said, we're not perfect. Maybe there's some stuff that you might be able to change about yourself to get you where you need to be. So that's what my hope is out of this, that it helps somebody or have you think in a different way, because sometimes the way we think ain't always the right way either. So out of all of it, something positive comes from it all.
Yes, ma'am. You want to move it to your right side, Whitney? Any closing remarks or add-ons?
No, I think tonight was a good night. Yeah, that's it.
All right, moving to your right. Dina.
What do you want me to say?
Any add-ons or closing remarks? you got?
I mean, yeah. It's a good night because I agree 100% with my girls. So I think everything they said is on the table for you guys to take it and understand it.
Okay.
And that's it.
How did y'all feel about tonight?
Wait, we still moving around the room. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody else. It's just us three.
But I was gonna ask, you do it. You do it. I'm sorry.
Do what?
What you just said.
Oh, how did y'all feel about tonight, fellas?
Oh,
My
man.
significant other. Just so you know what the questions were about.
Well, I'm gonna poke the bear, man.
I didn't know what the question was about.
I enjoyed it, man. Hey, I thought it was gonna be some real hard hitting questions for real. No, that wasn't bad, bro. I heard some other things. Yeah.
They gotta understand where they at too.
Yeah. No, hey, it would have fit. Some of them questions that they would have fit. I'm glad that some of them just didn't come out the way I thought they would. You know, everything kind of flowed.
Tonight.
No, man, it wasn't no nervous.
Yeah.
No,
It sound like you were nervous,
No, it wasn't
Mr.
no
Shell.
nervous. No, because I like potato chips.
He like potato chips.
But no, man, it turned out good, man. It was nice, man. And I like Danny said, you know, I hope somebody got something from it. This stuff is, I mean, there's some jewels dropped here.
Yeah.
You
Little
know?
therapy. It was a little therapy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great content,
Yeah.
great dialogue. You know, y'all did a hell of a job, ladies. I'm happy that y'all was on tonight. Great questions. Opened a lot of eyes. I'm sure for the audience. Great feedback from the audience also.
Yeah.
But this is what we do, man. This is 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk, baby. We bring the real, unedited. You know, we give y'all the real stuff. You know, it ain't about smoking cigars and drinking alcohol, because we are adults at the end of the day. We bring more substance to this podcast, this show, for those that trying to tarnish some things. I'm always throw shots, so y'all excuse me. But yeah, this was a great show tonight, as always. Great dialogue from the ladies, of course. And it will continue. I don't know when they'll be back on though. Disclaimer. But
We done got the boot.
Great dialogue. Great dialogue, man, for sure. Great dialogue. Y'all did a hell of a job. And I'm glad y'all did it. I'm glad y'all did it. Glad y'all did it. Definitely some eye-opening questions and comments and responses. So, yeah. Real good night. Are we done after this part right here?
No.
Oh, we gonna have a meal section. Bird.
What y'all feeling like? Y'all got something else y'all want to say?
Oh no, we want to dismiss the ladies.
Oh no, we here all night. Probably not up here, but we here all night.
Well, I just want to say I thought it was a great dialogue as well. Like, what y'all know, I was privy to the questions and everything that was gonna be asked ahead of time, so I kind of felt like it was necessary. You know, you walk that line. You know, we talked about it ahead of time, and we stayed in that realm of things. Whatnot, it's like it's more for other folks than just ourselves, but even ourselves can learn from the things that we presenting on the table. Mm-hmm. And I think it's very important for people to pick that up, you know, because it could help somebody for sure. And that's the main thing, you know, even if we don't never want it to get ugly, but if it did, you know, we ain't trying to show that, do that, but, you know.
Yeah, we kept it together.
Yeah.
It ain't ugly than that score right there, I see.
Yeah, I've been looking at that all night.
Jesus Christ.
Now that's ugly.
That boy gave
but,
up.
Cal, you got
Mayweather there. He ain't
got any closing remarks?
Definitely was a great great dialogue segment. Learned some things, grabbed some things, picked up some things. Definitely changing for the best. So yeah. So I wrote something, right?
Why you look at me?
I wrote something a couple months ago. I think it fits. I'm not for sure. But it says, it feels good to be wanted and not needed. Wanted makes me feel like I'm the only option. Needed makes me feel like I'm the last resort.
Damn.
I like that.
Okay,
Wow.
Cal.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
Cal.
tell them who helped you come up with that.
Okay, now, Cowboy.
No, oh, okay.
Pull it right there, man.
Boy,
So you
that's
ain't gonna give my
good.
credit.
That's bars.
Oh, you wrote it.
Well said.
I said it.
Dang, Cal, you stole somebody else?
No, I said it. She wrote it.
Who wrote it?
I
Whitney
did.
wrote it.
Oh.
I said it. I can't write and talk at the same time.
Dang. It's good. That's
Can't
good.
do two things at once.
What'd you say you
That's
wrote
good for-
some?
That's good for the
I
both of
wrote
y'all.
it, but
then.
I'm saying I didn't.
Not Law giving up credit. Law just looking like I don't give a
No, I mean, I don't know who to get it props to.
mean.
But he came up with it. You just wrote
He
it.
didn't count. He didn't.
You got a nice
It was a
hand.
team effort. It was a team
I got a
effort.
nice handwriting.
You got a nice what they call
That's right.
penmanship. So it helped Calvin help Calvin be able to read that thing.
That,
So good. That was good, Cal. Straight up.
That was good.
That
that was
real.
good. That
That
was
was. No, that was good. That was good.
Not
That
for
was
the
good.
night.
That was
No,
good.
not
That was good, brother.
not
That was- yeah.
Not for the night. I got some more. Might do a little poem.
Pops, you got something to add?
No, man. Well done.
You like that? Hey, shout out to Pops, man, for blessing us with some food tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
He was supposed to have been frying his famous Law's fried chicken tonight, but he was campaigning too hard earlier. That's a retired man right there. He retired recently, y'all. So shout out to him on that also. Man, we gotta take a shot for that. I don't give a damn. We gonna take a shot for that. So get your shots pulled up. Get your shots pulled up. Everybody that's listening in the comments on YouTube and Facebook, put your shot in your glass, whatever you're drinking, water. It don't matter, sweet tea, herbal tea, whatever it is. We got a retiree in the building tonight, and none other than my pops. I'm excited to announce that he retired. He retired just recently, and I can't be too. I can't say enough, man. I'm proud of this old scoundrel. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there for sure. So shout out to you, Pops, man. This shot right here is for you. And I know you're gonna relax and enjoy your time, garden, your plants and everything, your vegetables and other stuff. And yeah, and he gonna teach me too. But he retired, man, and that's an amazing accomplishment. Amazing accomplishment. He been through the fire. He been through it. He been through it with this company, and I was there the whole time, listening to it. I hear the gripes, but I hear the good times also. But he made it. He made it through. He made it through, and that's a huge accomplishment. And I would say I'm proud of you, but I expected it. So I'm gonna say I'm happy for you, Pop. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all you do. Happy the time that we have together. Have even more time now that you're retired. So, so that right there is another exciting turn in life. So this shot right here is for you, Pop. And I also add the ladies into this thing right here also, because we didn't do a shot o'clock for y'all, and y'all did a hell of a show. Y'all held it down tonight for 7 Smoke. The ladies of 7 Smoke, you know what I'm saying, and we really appreciate y'all so much. My emotions may not show, but I'm excited that we came up with the idea to have y'all on and express, because they tired of hearing us all the time. So we need to have this refreshment, and y'all are definitely refreshing to us and to the audience. So we appreciate y'all and salute to y'all. Keep on growing, keep on supporting us, keep on doing everything that you do, and do better at it. You know what I said earlier today. You responded to it in the chat. What I said. Take on. Come on now. You got it. You can do it.
What you said? Oh man, I sure did.
Whatever you can
respond to
do.
it. Yeah.
You
do what you can with what you have wherever you are.
There you go.
Yeah.
Say it again.
There you go.
Do what you can with what you have wherever you are.
Oh, you writing again?
Amen. Now that was right there. That's our big law right there.
Bars.
Yeah, middle law. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to my pops, our pops. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies. Salute to y'all, man. Many more blessings to come for sure, for sure. 7 Smoke.
Smoke, baby.
Hey, Bird, that was a hell of a transition right there, boy. That was good.
You welcome.
Like it was on the stories.
Telling stories.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. It's on.
Oh yeah. So ladies, y'all can dismiss yourselves.
Dang,
Surely
no,
appreciate y'all.
Don't get up. Don't move. We'll flip
Yeah,
over.
the red carpet is already rolled out. Wait for
Come
y'all
on.
to step on it.
Y'all stay right
You
there.
could have said, you should have said we was going to go to commercials or something.
One behind you right here. And you got the big exit. The big exit. The big exit is right there.
All right, let's swap some seats around. Let's go.
Yeah.
I ain't got no baby tonight.
Yeah, you gotta go get.
Well, wait, why y'all
let me
do
see.
that real quick then? If that's what we're gonna do, the mic's still gonna be on, but we're gonna give a quick shout out to Outkast for their inductee to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not like they're gonna see us saying this, but we just want to congratulate that because like being from the South and somebody from the South that's very well deserving of this after all this time, like that's amazing.
Absolutely.
An amazing accolade to have up under their belt. And for the South to be able to say for ourselves. Y'all not gonna help me keep talking, y'all just gonna let me talk by myself, but okay.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we are.
Congratulations.
Hey,
you feel me?
Yes,
Doing
yes.
big things.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I still like the doggone first album.
For sure.
Man. Ain't no thing but a
Oh.
chicken wing.
Say it again, huh?
Ain't no
What up,
thing
DJ
but a
Easy?
chicken wing. We having a smoke out in the dungeon with that Mary Jane. Oh,
It's just
He was gone. Did you need this? I'm gonna roll it back. All right.
yeah, I was trying to, give everybody a distraction, if
Oh, to get going.
Yeah, well, I ain't know. I kept looking at them. We still see each other. Y'all know we on down. You need this.
yeah, okay, we just want to get that out real quick.
That's a long laugh. I know what kind of laugh that is.
Well, them chairs is hot. I was having a hot flash.
Oh man, the mics.
Why 7 Smoke doing it again?
Oh man.
Are they?
Oops. Yeah, this still on.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. We back, baby. Another week, another episode of 7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk. Man, I'm here with my guys, my brothers, my compadres. You know what I'm saying?
7 Smoke Cigar Table Talk. Listen every Thursday at 8 p.m.
You missed it Thursday at 8, catch it Sunday at 2.
Oh, you hear me?
on In the Mix Radio.
People listen now. In the mix.
In the Mix Radio.
Scan the code or visit live 365.com/station/In the Mix Radio. Smokes Up Thursdays at 8 p.m. Then again on Sundays at 2 p.m.
Okay.
The R Report is the most talked about new urban website out.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah. Bringing you the latest on everything music, entertainment, news, and more. You also get the scoop on everything from the biggest artists to the hottest new independent artists buzzing in the industry. Grab a copy of the magazine or visit them online at therreportmag.com. For advertising and spotlight inquiries, call 229-569-0018. The R Report. Visit therreportmag.com.
It's your boy Zell, 7 Smokes on, supporting Cluck Norris and Bird Gang Chicken. The best wings in South Georgia. Got over 20 different handmade flavors. Make sure to try his specialty handmade ranch and also home of the chimichanga cheesecake.
Chimichanga.
He also will be having a new spot opening up down in Adel, Georgia. That's going to be 1003 West 4th Street, Adel, Georgia. Shout out Bird Gang Chicken and Cluck Norris.
What up, what up, what up? It's Cigar Law here, representative of 7 Smoke Cigars. Make sure y'all go visit mysockTherapy.com. My brother Gerard Brown, CEO of Sock Therapy. Go find you some socks, men, women, and kids. They have a plethora of different types of designs and socks for men, women, and kids. Make sure y'all go and find some socks, man. Make sure you type in the promo code 7SMOKE and get your 10% discount. Let them know 7 Smoke sent you, baby. Until next time, continue to smoke.
Hey, yo, Avery, I just got a brand new Chevy Blazer, man. I need to get them things tinted. Where I need to go?
Oh, shoot, man. Just bring them on over here to Preferred Window Tint, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'll get you taken care of, man.
What all you do?
Hey, man, I tint the windows on the fronts. If you want them the fronts tinted, I tint the whole thing. Dude, pretty much, man, I tint whatever that got glass in it, I'll tint it.
Okay. How can I book?
Oh, man, well, all you got to do, man, is give us a call at 229-474-5082.
Do you only do cars?
No, man, I do residential, commercial. I even do heavy equipment.
Okay, bet. Well, I will be coming soon. What's the address? Did you say?
Oh, man, 733 East Hill Avenue.
Okay, bet.
Valdosta, Georgia.
We pulling up real soon, then. I need that tent.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, it's Shy, Young Bull, 7 Smoke Cigars. If you're looking for premium cigars, go holler at Sam at Gibson Tobaccos, 1407 West Hill Avenue, Valdosta, Georgia. Tell them 7 Smoke sent you.
Shows can't run without production. For the best in the game, contact I Am Bird. For all your mastering, mixing, podcast, and live stream needs, I Am Bird is your guy. You can reach him at iambird.com.
Hey, yo, Bird, these things on?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Welcome back. Hey, man, we just want to thank y'all for coming in on an amazing night, a ladies' night, giving such great words,
Yes,
giving
sir.
them great props on tonight for a job well done. Don't give them a hand clap. Hand clap of praise like they do in church, hand clap of praise. But listen, before we leave out, I want to put on your minds May 10th, Big Nick's Juke Jones. May
Yes,
10th. 6 o'clock until we got the Mother's Day edition. 7 Smoke presents Mother's Day edition / Pot Law, Bit Law birthday and celebratory retirement.
Cuban Nights. Baby.
Cuban Nights. So we doing the thing.
Yes, sir.
And you standing on tables with me. All
No,
that.
man. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, he can stand on the chair,
if
man.
you on what I'm on,
He can stand on the chair, man, not the table.
All right, the table. All right,
Stand on the chair. Not the
Hey
table.
man, so make sure y'all tell somebody, everybody, the flyer you finna get out there probably tomorrow, something like that. I think it's already out. But man, listen, May 10th, Big Nick Juke Joint, 6 p.m. Beat us there. Don't beat us there. Cause we gonna be there already. Hey man, thank y'all for another great episode of Cigar Table Talk. Y'all know it's the brothers in who we got over there across the street.
You got me, BYRD, aka the light skinned dude.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. And we got your big dog, Middle Law, Cigar Law, at the kitty table. Thank y'all tonight for showing up, for being here, for blessing us, for supporting us. And we out of here, baby. Moving on to my right.
Oh, yeah. And your boy A Diggity Dog checking in. A Diggity, no doubt. Hey, this has been a lovely episode.
Hey, and you got your boy Cowboy Cal, Save a Horse Rider Cowboy, all that good stuff. And I want to leave you with this. Do what you can with what you have and wherever you are. Hey, we out of here. And
Yes,
don't forget
sir.
to do what?
Hey, we smoke.
Okay.